We live? People, deluded, I'm back again. I hope you're all doing well and safe. And welcome, first and foremost, to the West Ham versus Arsenal live watch along, where obviously I'll be watching the game and reacting with it live in real time, like you guys, people. And hopefully, we, go into the international break, this two-week period with a win. As Arsenal fans, we all know, in fact, as football fans, we all know the importance of kind of leaving on a high. And it's a week's a long time in football anyways, but a week, 2 weeks or a week is definitely a long time when you haven't played in it. It's like you can't get it immediately out of your system. It's still going to be something that becomes a talking point. That is something that people speak about. Nonetheless, it is what it is. You know what West Ham are doing this season. I believe, well, again, I know people have played yesterday, so things might have changed. But last time I looked, we were 10th, they were 5th. They're the biggest boys in London at this moment in time. You know, Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel are running away with it. After that, West Ham, Spurs and Arsenal aren't saying nothing. As an Arsenal fan, you're hoping that someone can channel their inner Alexis Sanchez and run away with this game. It's David Moyes versus Arteta. It's 5th versus 10th. It's a London derby. You know, they're not going to give us 3 points. And for me, I'm looking for building blocks for next season. In it, to a degree, this season, I won't say it's a write-off, but wishing on a star in terms of European qualification from a domestic campaign. So at best, you know, can you put building blocks into place? So this time next year, I can look at clashes. Where you're playing fellow top 4, top 6, top 8, whatever rivals for European places and going into games with confidence. We all know what Mikel Antonio is on without gassing him up. I think he's the best attacking player in the Premier League, people, along with Bobby Reid. You know, he switched his allegiances to Jamaica. Big up Mikel Antonio. But on a serious note, we know he's a physical handful. He's fast, he's strong, he's positive, he's a threat in the air. He'll work the channels. We know what Jesse Lingard's on against Arsenal. There was a point he seemed to just turn up for 2 games a season, us home and away. We know what he's on. We know what Souček is on. To be respectful to West Ham because they deserve it. You know, you're always going to talk about their attacking players, but man to a man, they're not where they are this season by accident. They've worked hard. They've done what they've needed to do, and this season is what they make of it. So it's a big game against a performing team with an experienced manager. Obviously, whether they've won or lost or drawn, I believe top games or the big games in the Premier League, I think they've done very well. Obviously, they came back from behind to draw with Spurs. I'm sure they beat Spurs as well this season. I'm sure they've made it tough for some other teams as well, like we spoke about in the preview. Obviously, you know, your early doors. So if you want to go and look at the preview, check out the last video I uploaded and come back and them things there. People, I hope you're all hitting the like button and checking out the pinned message. Obviously, it's watch along business right now. Shortly after this game, obviously, we're doing the live reaction business. But my manners has been appalling, people, and it's the Lord's Day. It is a Sunday. As I normally say, you know, good afternoon to those of you in the UK. While I say good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you are and where and whatever you're doing on this earth, really and truly. I know the time zones are different, but it is what it is, people. Just under an hour until we kick off against West Ham. So, yeah, we can ease our way into it. We'll get into the lineup and all of those things later, people. Please make sure we're hitting the like button and we stay on top of that, people, without a doubt. You know, we're doing quite well. There's 46 of you early doors, 46 of you, and there's 36 likes. So there's 10 of you being lazy. It is what it is, though, man. What are you lot saying, man? Steve and all the members, I hope you're doing well and safe. Big up Em and Omar regardless. You know, like Emma's also said, smash the like button on your way in. It doesn't cost a thing. River, Claudius, you know, Zion, Jack. I see a lot of the usuals in the comments and things like that, man. Like Aya said, hit the like button. Ak has said, did you catch the Old Firm derby? I caught the last half an hour. I've seen that it's drawn 1-1. Obviously, you can't hear it, but in front of me, they're actually having the post-game analysis of the game and things like that. So I'll catch the highlights. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to rewind it and things like that. I say catch the highlights. I'm seeing the first goal now. Celtic took the lead, you know. Edouard, that's a good ball in with his left peg, Edouard, you know. Really and truly, we're looking at people's general play. It's a very good assist for this young Celtic striker. But staying up to this game, staying in relation to this game, we know where it is. You see it be your own people who do you dirty. You're always in the comments, always asking me questions, always expecting me to answer, but you can't even hit the like button. You see how people are. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now it's all fun and games, man. H, you've got a busy life. I can't expect you to be here all the time, man. It's all entertainment, but I'm happy you're able to find some time on the weekend to take me in. I hope everybody's doing well and safe. I hope you're all up for this game. West Ham fans, if you're in here, let me know. don't doubt you are, but it is what it is. We'll get into the lineup soon, but as you lot can see, people, you know, we're seeing a lot of things in that regards. To be fair, man are saying I don't like the lineup, man are saying Chambers. We'll get into all of that, you know, rather Chambers than Bellerin. You know, everybody get their opinions. I respect everybody's opinion in here and things. You know, Aubameyang's on the wing. We're gonna get into the lineup, man. Bro, Zion, we better batter Slavia when we get to them, but we'll deal with that then. Simon says the hardest working guy on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully one day that hard work can correlate to some fruits of my labor. But until then, we keep working, man. Kante, Partey, all of that sort of stuff. You know, Kofal is going to have a field day with Aubameyang. So, spoiler alert, it appears that Aubameyang will be obviously playing on the flanks. Hopefully, again, I haven't seen the lineup. I'm hoping to, because obviously we went live. I went live as soon as this has happened. I hope that all I can say is I hope Lacazette's in the team, because I think this is a game for Lacazette. I think Lacazette's been done a bit dirty, quite frankly. Obviously, I respect the manager's decisions and all of those things, but I feel Lacazette should be in the lineup. And numerous times he's been done very dirty. I'm trying to bring up the lineup, trying to refresh the page, so actually I can hit you guys up with the lineup when it is here. All right, cool. I mean, big decisions there, Mikel Arteta. We'll get into it at the 10-minute mark, people. It is what it is. Yeah, it's out. It's out. We're gonna get into it in a sec, man. Cool off, man. We've got it's 7 minutes past 2 on my clock. We kick off at 3. Just cool. Everybody relax, man. This is, you see, you're moving like Arsenal right now. Don't panic. Relax. Calm down. You know, relax. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. That's sad to say. If Wan Matuka has hurt his ACL, he's been doing quite well, and that's going to set back his development. But in relation to Arsenal, we're dealing with this, man. We're dealing with this. I know a lot of you have got things to say about the lineup. Em is saying, Mikel Arteta's man management is weird. You play well for Mikel Arteta. You get left in the cold. You know, man are saying Aubameyang needs to really pull his socks up and start performing. Big up Clement. He's saying big time to see how much progress we've made since December. What is West Ham's lineup? We're going to get into West Ham and Arsenal and all of those sort of things at the 10-minute mark. So just be cool. You know, make sure you've got yourself a little juice. You know, it's Sunday settings. We don't need to rush. I wouldn't say I'm confident. I wouldn't say I'm not confident. I'm just kind of mellow today. I'm taking it as it comes, people. Obviously, you know, I've got the game. Well, we'll have the game in front of me. I guess I'll switch on when it hits me that we're playing and I get a bit nervous. But until then, it is what it is. Lacazette is starting. Julian is saying Chambers' pace is a bit of a concern. Again, Arteta's going to have to justify a lot of this. And again, 2 minutes until we get into the lineup. I promise you lot. Taylor is saying, not to bring negative vibes, but I'm feeling 1-1. I hope not, my dude. I hope not, man. I hope not. It's not going to help either side. You know, West Ham are challenging and trying to push for fourth. You know, they want to take points. And again, a point isn't going to help any team. Is what it is. Yes, I appreciate that, man. I can't lie. I think my thumbnails are looking dead. I'm trying to make it look all HD and that, but I appreciate that, S, man. I guess, you know, we've come a long way from just using Google Images, and we've come a long way from them initial ones. So yeah, man, I appreciate that. Some progress is better than no progress. Score prediction, people. I'm gonna go with the tried and tested 3-1 Arsenal. Now, for me, looking at this West Ham game just before we get into the lineup and that, you know, again, I always talk to you guys about learning our lessons and learning from past games. You know, I look back to at that West Ham game, you know, that was what I call the start of the false image, because when we was winning games around that period, people weren't really looking at what was happening, really. And if you remember, we needed a strike from Eddie and Nketiah 5 minutes from time, breaking down the low block, taking chances, game management, all the things we talk about now were said then in it. So can you take the lead? Can you score a goal? Can you correlate possession to chances? Can you switch on? You've got Mikel Antonio and many other tricky little players there. You know, they've got their fullbacks will go forward. David Moyes should be believing in himself and their team. They're better performing than us. You can say what you want, but the table don't lie. They're 5th, I believe. We're 10th. You know, that's not through design. Them man, they have put in hard work, man to a man, the hard yards. Arsenal, sadly, we've had little dribs and drabs of form, and then, you know, what's happened, people. So I want to see, first and foremost, can we learn from our mistakes of last game against West Ham? Can you go into the international period with a victory? Can you go into a big game against a well-performing side and get some points? Because as much as I talk about Arsenal this and that, you know, our record against the top sides by Arsenal standards, which is media, has been all right. You know, we beat Chelsea. Obviously, one can say we've beat Chelsea, we've beat United. I think no one can take that away from us, but man might say we played them teams at the best time. It is what it is. Man was saying that Spurs are in the best form of their life. We played them, and the rhetoric is going to change. But if you look at them 3 games, there's probably minutes along that 90 where we haven't done it all, and that's the case for Arsenal. Even when we beat Chelsea, even when we beat Spurs, you know, they went down to 10 men and we looked shaky. Game management. If we start well, can we end well? You know, because too often than not, we start well and then we don't end well, or we start slowly and then get back in the game. We need to start fast. Everybody take account. So everybody has to defend, but them centre halves, big day today. Whoever is playing centre half, you know, I actually don't mind if Pablo Mari and David Luiz get the nod without looking at the lineup right now, people, because I believe it might be a day for that experience. You know, I get if he was to go with Gabriel, he's aggressive. He'll, you know, 1s and 2s. Antonio will win some and that, but I think we need street smartness. And I think Marie, obviously with Marie, sadly that lack of pace, and Antonio into the channels is a scary sight if he gets pulled there. But Marie street smart. David Luiz got that experience. Tierney's there. Tierney will have to be narrow and tucking at times. Again, spoiler alert, Chambers has been there. So that tells me while we're going to be playing out from the back, we're not going to be firing on all cylinders. We're trying to defend first and take it from there. We're trying to have men back and stuff. So it is what it is, people. I apologize because I've been waffling for over 1 minute and 35 seconds when I told you, look, it's lineup time. So let's get into the lineup, people, really and truly, quite quickly. Let's start with Arsenal because I know a lot of you are acting to see it. But as you lot can see here, people, now, the first time my eyes have clocked it, people, first thing that's taken my eyes is always going to be my guy here, the little chili, Bukayo Saka. We heard he didn't he heard that he didn't we heard he didn't train and all of those sort of things. For me, I had a problem when I hear hamstring. I start getting scared, people, especially when I hear hamstring to good players, and I don't like to play around. So I do like that he wasn't involved in any capacity in our Europa League game. He's had a couple days to rest that hamstring. Hopefully there's no reoccurrence of the problems and he's good to go, because we need Bukayo Saka. So that's the first thing that's taken my eyes. Again, let's go through the lineup. I do think Pepe's been unfortunate to be on the bench. Smith Rowe, obviously, again, it's either or sometimes with him and Smith Rowe. I think Cedric and Gabriel have been done dirty there. You know, Holding was a messiah for Arteta of sorts. He's not getting no minutes right now after signing a new deal. So now let's talk about the lineup. So now I can set my eyes on the lineup. I see Leno, Callum Chambers, David Luiz, Pablo Mari, Kieran Tierney, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Odegaard, Aubameyang, Lacazette. Now, first thoughts on that is kind of circling back on what I've just said. Looking at the defense, that tells me that obviously our defense needs to contribute. Even against Burnley, Chambers isn't the answer in terms of a right back, but he did try to get forward. So elements of that is going to be there. Obviously, Pablo Mari and David Luiz can ball play, but this tells me we're not trying to be too expansive out the back. You know, this tells me Chambers, I'm keen to see, is he going to play like an out-and-out fullback, or is he going to tuck in and do what Bellerin actually frustrates us about? You know, try and get bodies back and stuff like that, because Chambers by nature is going to be slightly more defensive than Bellerin just by nature. He's a centre-half by trade / centre mid. Obviously, Bukayo Saka is going to have to put in the shift to help him, and the same can be said for Aubameyang on the left. Now, I assume Aubameyang's on the left. That obviously tries to tell their right back not to go forward, or when he goes forward, he might as well damn well make sure he times it right, isn't it, Kofal? You know, he's a very, you know, he looks like a poor man's Zabaleta, and he's a decent player. He puts it a shift, so I'm keen to see, can we burn him? Lacazette, you know, I think he deserves to play. I think he deserves his chance, and you know, make us look good. We've been banging on about people getting their chances on merit. I believe Lacazette has fallen into that category. Obviously, Lacazette is going to be in for a busy day with those centre halves. Really, if we're real people, big up the captain Aubameyang. And I've got my kit wrong, people. I thought we was going to go with this kit. It is what it is, people. But big up Aubameyang. But just really based on that last game, forget what's been going on off the field. Just this season generally, there's been legit calls for you to be out. The Europa League game, missing chances is one thing. Not that I mind people missing chances, but if you're a striker, you're missing chances, you're still about. It's a lack of. It's going to happen. Your body, listen, you know me, I'm not one for the body language and you know that rhetoric you see with the standard journals. But for me, Aubameyang, you weren't. Normally he radiates positivity. I don't think that was said in the last game. Obviously, you missed the chances. You was anonymous, and we've got to keep the same energy. I believe really you shouldn't be playing. I know Pepe, based on last game, shouldn't, but I feel I would have personally went with Lacazette through the middle, Pepe, Martinelli, even Smith Rowe continuing on the left-hand side. I thought something else could be done because on merit, I don't think Aubameyang should start. My challenge to Aubameyang, obviously, make me look stupid, score. Us fans, I'll be singing his praises. So yeah, Aubameyang's there. Again, need a performance. Lacazette, bigging up your praises, need a performance. Odegaard, you've been putting down a little bit of mini real performances now. He had little dribs and drabs, little shows of quality against Benfica, little dribs and drabs against Villa. He was doing all right, but I feel in Odegaard's last couple games in particular, really started to set down a marker. Like even the Europa League game, the game had nothing to do with it, but you saw immediately what we was lacking when he came on. That's what I've wanted to see. I know you're a good technical footballer. I need to see that you can take games. Not obviously can't win it by himself, but in the stride. And I think that's Odegaard now. I don't quite think he's with the Tierney's and Saka's in terms of carrying the team quite as such, but he's moving in that direction. And again, what I personally like, the front four positions in particular, from Saka's name to Lacazette, there's always somebody that's going to miss out, people. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button. What was I going to say? Now, again, looking at that front four, a lot of you and me included, people drop who you would have started in the front four. I beg someone just to prove a point, because I'm sure some man would say, no, you got to get Smith Rowe in there. Aubameyang's got to stay. Laka this, Pepe that, Odegaard and Saka. We've got options, even with Smith Rowe. I don't know if it's going to keep going on, but right now we've seen Smith Rowe play off the left, which obviously there's competition for places, all that, whether you're a striker, a 10, a winger, depending on what Arteta wants to do in those front four positions, including the cam, you're all like, we don't know who is going to play. So it is what it is. I'm quite cool with the attackers. I wouldn't have started Aubameyang, but realistically, he's still the gunman that is our striker and has been one of our best strikers of the Emirates era. It's still Aubameyang. You score goals, you're a hero. And I know it didn't happen in the Europa League. We know what's happened off the field. But if you score today, everybody loves you in it. It's as simple as that. Lacazette, please carry it on. Odegaard, please carry it on. Saka, we know Saka, Tierney, you know what you need to do. Partey, my challenge to Partey, I'm not even going to lie. I think Partey is head and shoulders our best midfielder and he's been good. But let's be real. We've been real just now about Aubameyang, people. We need to be real. Sometimes Partey overcomplicates things and gets caught in possession. And we've seen that happen too many times now. Do you get it? We've seen it happen too many times. When it's other players, the energy is different. So we've got to keep maintaining it. So Partey, please, high standards for the whole 90. Xhaka, please. Xhaka, you're my guy. I don't think you're as bad as people make out. You're my guy. I don't think you get the praise, but show it. And one has to wonder, surely, am I buzzing people when I say Xhaka is human? He's going to have to be rested. Wouldn't this be the 17th game in a row or something like that? I could be guessing where he's played, and he'll probably play 90. So one has to wonder for Xhaka's fitness. Obviously, Xhaka and Partey seems to be the flavour of the month in the middle right now. So I think there's enough. Obviously, the thing that scares me a bit is just not in Marie or David Luiz. It's just when when you found things that work, people, and you start changing things, especially in defense, and start looking at it like, Marie's, Marie ain't had, sadly, Marie's missed couple games and whatnot. Where's his fitness levels going against Mikel Antonio? And like I said, the lack of pace. David Luiz is cool. You've brought in Chambers. I think we should have went with Cedric, but if it works, it works. Tierney is Tierney. Obviously, for me, it's the flanks. It's the flanks that are going to scare me, because I need my wingers to defend and I need 2v1s. At the same time, you've got to offer something. I keep focusing on Antonio, and we know already, people, Jesse Lingard is a crazy one. Anderson is something like that, man. It's something like that. 14, 15, 16 games. The point is, like, well, not that I'm saying he shouldn't have started. Surely at some point there needs to be a rest for Donny. Now, I don't mind it, man. I think listen, realistically, the games we've been playing, the games that are coming thick and fast, we need a squad in it. It is what it is. Would I have went with Chambers ahead of Cedric? No. Gabriel probably still would have played, but I'm cool with Marie. I don't think he was going to trial Gabriel and Marie together for whatever reason, away from the obvious of both of them being left-footed. I don't think he feels it. He might, but I can only comment on what I see. Arteta doesn't strike. So, if you can play Willian, if you can start Chambers, with all due respect to Chambers, but he ain't played too much football, but if you can start El Nene randomly, retain your faith in Xhaka, retain your faith in certain other man, then I think you can try the centre-half pairing of the experienced Marie and the raw, but, the potential's there, Gabriel. I would have liked to have seen Gabriel play. Maybe there's not fitness. Maybe his fitness is struggling. But you know, I would have liked to have seen Gabriel Marie. That could have been a little good mix. And I have to say, if Arteta truly believed in that, I think we would have seen it even in the cup game. I don't think he feels it. It's a bit like Maitland-Niles in midfield or Maitland-Niles fullback consistently. I'm not criticizing that decision. I'm just saying, like, well, Arteta strikes me as someone that will try that. You know, he's retain. You can retain faith in Willian. You can try Gabriel and Gabriel and Marie, sorry, as our centre halves. So I'm keen to see what our defense is on, especially when Leno has that ball. People, it is what it is. Like I've said it, you lot said it. We need 3 points. We know it's a big game. We know it's a London derby. We know all these things. Like there's no need to bore you lot with that. So once again, before I look at West Ham, in fact, before West Ham, I'll check you lot's comments. Leno, Chambers, David Luiz, Pablo Marie, Kieran Tierney, Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lacazette make up our starting 11. You've got Matt Ryan, Cedric, Rob Holding, Gabriel, El Nene, Ceballos, Smith Rowe, Pepe, Martinelli on the bench. Hopefully Martinelli can come off the bench and do a thing. Ceballos, I don't know, man. Based on your form, it is what it is, man. You be playing dead. What are you guys saying? Ben Rama, Jay Lings and Antonio can expose Arsenal's defence. People, I'm thinking, listen, on that counter, and if we play a high line, this is what I'm looking at because I need my defense to be switched on. I'm a bit nervous to see Chambers, potentially Luiz and Defo Marie in a foot race with Mikel Antonio and Odegaard and the rest of it. I'm keen to see. So yeah, man, somebody's always going to miss out. You see, my man said no, Aubameyang. You know, somebody's always going to miss out. You get it? Somebody's always going to miss out with what guys do. That's what we need. Aka said, this lineup screams low block, long ball football. I think it doesn't. I think it screams we might want to press, we want to be aggressive, we want to offer something, but we're conscious of the threat which could be West Ham, and it is what it is. Even Bellerin's not involved as well. To be fair, Bellerin, I thought Bellerin would have been involved, but Bellerin, you ain't been doing much, and I completely gone over my head that my man's out of the team, people. Andrew said, DG, it hit me the other day. It feels like we have depth and with the quality players in reserve. Nope. I don't think we have 100%. Listen, I'm not trying to be negative, but I don't think we have a quality starting 11. That doesn't mean world class. I just don't think I've got 11 players that I can put my hat on for 10 games and they're showing me a baseline. That being said, I don't think we have depth. Like the only place I'm kind of cool with, and you lot see it in my live streams, is the front four. Like I'm not really, I want to see a performance from that defense because I don't think Arteta, especially with what's been happening, I don't really feel you can justify some of those changes really, because Chambers is a bit hit and miss as he has been at fullback. Yeah, he was good against Burnley. Hopefully he can continue. Big up my moderators, them D. Like D is saying, this team can win. I don't care. No excuses. Trust me, there's no excuses, fam. The team's out there. You lot talk on chattings. It's out. It's now time to go and show what you're on. It's as simple as that, really and truly. Let me bring up the West Ham one, people, for you guys quickly. Hey, shout out Curtis. Hopefully there's a Curtis collab coming soon, people. I need Curtis Shaw back on this thing. Shout out to Curtis. But let me draw for the West Ham thing, people, as you lot can see. You know, former Arsenal man Fabianski. Oh, shout out to another Arsenal goalkeeper as well. If you was watching the Everton game, João Vigorino, cannot say his name, but he played for Everton yesterday. They've got Fabianski, Kofal, Dawson. You know, Dawson from set pieces is something to be careful of. He's shown that before. Issa Diop the same. Cresswell's in decent form. Souček has been a very good signing, you know, since they made him permanent. He's something of a goal-scoring box-to-box midfielder at times. Declan Rice is a very good player. Lingard, you know, he loves to play against Arsenal and play well against Arsenal. Bowen's there. Bowen's a very tricky and talented player. I mean, many fans wanted the man in the graphic, Ben Rama, to sign for their club. And they've got the best forward in the Premier League, to the newly Jamaican international, soon to be Mikel Antonio. So it's a good lineup. What I get from there, threats, problems, quality, you know, with respect, I think they've got problems to you know, I think of the counter-attack, really. Not to say they're going to counter. I just feel when they put attacking moves together, the quality is there to really trouble us. Lingard's in good form and he's been buoyed by playing regularly, by playing under a manager that knows you. And also he's been called up by England now. You know, football is like that. When you're on cloud nine and everything's going right, you do your thing. Bowen's a very good technical player. We know what Ben Rama's on. Antonio can score goals. He's aggressive. He's got a fantastic record again in the big games he's played this season. Rice, Mr. Captain. They've got quality and they've been playing well all season. You have to respect man to a man. As you lot can see, I keep saying the names of Antonio, Souček, and Lingard, but that's 11 players out there that can hurt you. And like I said, the first priority for Dawson is to do his job defensively, but he's a threat from set pieces, so we need to be wary of such people. They've got the ex-Spurs lads, Fredericks on the bench as well. You know, they've got Noble in terms of game management. They've got Lanzini on the bench. They've got some quality there. You know, this is a good team. Whatever West Ham fans said about their team historically, they can cause problems to us. So we're going to need to have our A game there, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. I'll leave you lot with West Ham before I change it. Centre halves are fine, but I don't believe in, for me anyways, when you put a little bit of form together, that back five, I believe in keeping some stability. Lingard will probably bag. Grass is green, my dude, probably. Fornals isn't involved because of injury. Their bench is whack, seriously whack. You know, Fredericks is a former Spurs player, so I'm pretty sure that's enough to give me problems. But you're right, man. I don't think they'll sit back, but I didn't say they'll sit back. I'm talking about their attacking phases of play. When Lingard's in that middle of that field and he's seeing runners, this is why I'm fearful of this low block, because, again, if we win, nothing to be said. If we lose, then I'm nothing to do with Marie. I'm just looking at that threat. Antonio, I don't want to see any of our players in a foot race because he's going to win that. Is where it is, man. Clement has said the main threats are Ben Rama, Lingard, and Antonio on the counter-attack. I rate Rice and Souček as midfielders. Fair play. Ben Rama is a tricky player. Our defense might get twisted up. A bit more positivity. Shay is saying Aubameyang needs to be more clinical. Last game was horrendous. We need Oba to track and help Tierney. I agree. Fact. We need rotation, man. I would have liked Smith Rowe to start, but it is what it is, man. Well, I don't really care. I'm not really fussed about Aubameyang on the flanks because it might tell whoever's playing right back not to go forward. He can score goals, and if that's what Arteta wants to do, in theory, Aubameyang and Lacazette, you know, for the money they spend and the goals they typically get or have got this season, generally, without the obvious, I don't mind that. I just feel whether it's through the middle or on the flanks, based on what I've seen in the last game, I don't feel the captain should start at all, really, but you know, Arteta, he's done stuff this season. You know, he's kept him out of the game against Spurs for whatever happened. Then obviously he's dropped it. He's put him in for this game. So it is what it is, man. We'll have to see. Worried about Xhaka and Marie. It's 50-50 with Aubameyang. I would have started Smith Rowe. It's going to be a cagey match. And the only reason, no, not really. I'm cool with either or, really and truly, because like I said, I feel they've both been doing their thing. I just feel Aubameyang should have dropped out. Maybe Smith Rowe potentially could have moved over there, or gone with something else, man. I'm keen to see. I feel midfield is gonna be crucial. It's gonna be crucial. Make sure you're hitting the like button, please. Make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Oba crossed from the left for Laka's goal at the Emirates. I'd be surprised if Gabriel is out because of his tendency. I wouldn't be surprised, if Gabriel is out because of his tendency to dive into tackles and he doesn't want to risk that against a quick attack. I do think that as well. So he's gone with, and the needless free kicks that come with such. He's gone with the experienced Marie, who in theory should know better when to get aggressive and when to get tight and when to lay off. You know, Marie's reading of the game for me is probably why he's got the nod, and I can back that. I can get behind it. My problem is, with respect to Marie, he's a human being, innit? Every footballer's got weakness. Obviously, Marie's got some good, but if you want him to really shine, you've got to guard against the weakness. So naturally, don't put him in situations where his pace or lack of pace might be exposed or highlighted, which I think happened last season against Manchester City. And there was elements of that in the end against Chelsea, which led to him conceding a penalty. So we'll have to see. I rate him a lot, man. Quality stream. I appreciate that, people. Keep hitting up the like buttons. Man, I'm saying 200 likes before kickoff. Hit the like button. In terms of kickoff, we're half an hour or 31 minutes if you want to be specific when we will play that. Prince is saying Ben Rama will target Chambers at right back. Not sure why Cedric isn't starting, having not played in midweek. All I can say is he's obviously deemed Chambers has trained well and he's getting the nod, innit? It's as simple as that. I think that's what it's come down to. And, all I've got, all that for Mikel Arteta, if they do their jobs, it's not a thing. You know, he played well when Chambers came in. He played well against Burnley, so it's not a thing. When he made them changes against Leicester, it worked, so it's not a thing. When it works, nothing to be said. If we lose or something goes shaky, then we're gonna sit down and think about it. Big up my guy Paul as well, man. 269 watching, 141 likes. Smash the like button. Big up you, my guy. Big up everyone. Big up all the members. Big up all the new, the usual viewers, the long-lasting viewers. Big up everyone, the Twitch gang. And if you're here for the first time, don't forget to hit that like button, people. On the topic of Mikel Antonio, these are some of my pre-game thoughts, or better yet, copied and pasted pre-game thoughts first. 4 of his 7 Premier League goals this season have come against the top 6. Now, I guess the benefit you could say from that, people, is that we're actually 10th. So maybe that doesn't apply to us. But if we put banter aside and use our thinking caps beyond the obvious, you've got an Antonio who is fancying it against the big teams. And obviously he has scored 4 goals in 9 home starts in the Premier League this season. Like I said, to reiterate things I was saying at the start of this live stream, I don't want to go into the international break with an L. Obviously, when you're playing on Sunday or Saturday and the next game's on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it feels like a long time, but you want that game to hurry up and come so you don't think about it. I don't want to go into the international break on a negative with having to wait for the next game. And, it could be a very good thing if you lot could obviously go into it with a win, man. Go into it. This is a big game. Obviously, I don't think it's going to solve our credentials in terms of getting fourth, but you need to show you can win big games against informed teams away from home. We've been better away than actually at home this season, in my opinion. Go out and show that. And I'd imagine the vast majority of Mikel Arteta's squad, they're not actually getting called up for their countries and stuff. Obviously, I know Leno's been named. There's probably another man, but the bulk of that squad are not going anywhere really and truly. So go into it with a win and then go into it and use these 2 weeks wisely to try and put things together. You never know what could happen, people, really and truly. And obviously, there's speculation on us. Other people are playing in the FA Cup. People are playing later. Do your job. We know that even if we win all our games, top 4 is a myth beyond, just being hopeful. So help yourselves. Win and you never know what you have a chance, people. You win and you have a chance. As Arsenal, I guess, as a club, we probably feel a bit more confident going into this game, having obviously beat Spurs. But I wouldn't make us as favourites. And to be fair, I want to see the players use that to their advantage, people, really and truly. Can you do that? Really and truly. So it is what it is. You've got Lingard, who plays well against us anyways, and he's in form. You've got Antonio, you've got Souček, you've got the rest. Based on last game, again, you're playing an informed West Ham team, and we needed a strike 5 minutes from time to beat them last time. So it is what it is in that regards, people. Looking at team news, just in case nobody knows, as you lot know, Saka had some issues with his hamstring. As a precaution, he was left out against Olympiacos. Obviously, he's starting today because he's responded well to treatment, joined in training, and is available for selection. Willian missed Thursdays due to a calf strain. He's recovering, and this was obviously done before that. To be fair with you, I don't think Willian's clearly not got over his issues because he's not in the squad in any capacity. So it is what it is in that regards, people. If we just take back what Arteta has said, me, I like to see trust me, I was thinking that he looks vexed in it. He looks vexed. But I like to see Arteta's comments before we play in it, because I do think 9 times out of 10 he's telling the team what to expect. When asked on their form, he said, not really. I think they have a really strong squad. They have a great manager and coaching staff. They started the season with some doubts, but I know what David is capable of doing. He gets the group together. They're really working hard for each other. They've recruited well, and you can see the things that David has done. Obviously, they have a little bit more time during the week to prepare football matches and training. I think they've been in great form, and they're a really dangerous team. And obviously, people, on that, we've obviously played 2 games this week. They have had an extra day. I'm sure David Moyes, it's master versus apprentice of sorts. He was once one of your players, and now he's actually managing. I'm guess he wants to show him, listen, you've got a couple more years before you can beat, man. And like I said, West Ham would be disappointed if they don't take 3 points, because they've been doing well. I think they'll be disappointed against United because they unnecessarily were a bit, I guess David Moyes, down for David Moyes to learn. But I think they were set up a bit too defensively against Manchester United. And obviously, if you only wanted to lose 1-0 on damage limitation, fair enough. But I think considering how they've played, I think they were a bit poor in that regards, my guys, people. So yeah, it is what it is. What is my guy saying? Did he play under Moyes? I'm not sure how old you are, Ack, man. You must be a baby, with all due respect. But yeah, he did play under David Moyes. So yeah, it is what it is. And you see them comments there, it makes me think, wait, where am I going? Am I getting Alzheimer's? Because what's going on? But it is what it is. So yeah, man, he's told them exactly what they need to do. I don't know why I've got that there. Reading the article, but as you look and see, let's quickly browse some of these stat things, people. Good little graphic. I'm sure you're all hoping that it could be a great game for us and one for individual performances. If you look and see here, we have completed the Premier League double over West Ham on 11 previous occasions, more than against any side in the competition. Gotta make it 12 today. Simple as that. That's all I read from that. We've won more Premier League away games against West Ham than against any other side with 13. Gotta make it 14. Similar to making it 12. Do it 12 times doing a double. Gotta make it 14 away wins. Simple as that. Lacazette has scored 4 goals in his last 5 Premier League matches against West Ham and has opened the scoring in the last 2 meetings between the sides. So again, is Lightning going to strike for a third time, much like Dani Ceballos making a mistake in the Europa League? I don't know, people, but Lacazette, I don't care who scores, but hopefully Lacazette could do it, and he deserves it. No side has won more points in London derbies this season than us with 13. Gotta make sure it says 16 come the end of the game. We've already picked up more points in our 6 such games this season than in 8 last term. We got 8 last term, we've already got 10 this year, which shows progress. But this is where I say 2 truths can be true. Depending on what Arsenal fan you talk to, I'm pretty sure there's some man that will say, yeah, we've improved, we've turned the corner because of that, or there's some people that be negative, when the truth is I'm happy for that improvement, but that shows you how, on one hand, we shouldn't praise these improvements because it's meaty and we've got a long way to go, but this kind of highlights just how long we have to go. Bit like beating Spurs is fantastic, but that takes away from the fact that we're 10th. So again, go and make it 16 points. I don't want to see 14 points. I want to see 16. I know I'll settle for a point, but it's not going to help anybody. It is what it is in that regard. Jesse Lingard, my word, as you lot can see, people, my man loves to dance, and I'm pretty sure he will be dancing tonight. But Jesse Lingard has scored 4 goals in 7 starts against us in all comps. Against no side has he netted more in English football. So yeah, if Manchester United Twitter formed together and created a person to be Jesse Lingard, in my opinion, don't make it 8 starts and 5 goals. Again, it depends what these guys want to do, people, in that regards. So yeah, that's dead. Should we go down the statistics courtesy of Orbinho? Good little Twitter account he's got running. Should we see what's been said in there, people? Let me refresh the page. Oh, why did I do that? Clicked off that for absolutely no reason, people. First dislike. Shit, I must have done your mom dirty, my guy, man. God damn. Down to me to be a better man, because you see what happens, And to your dad out there, pattern up your son, because your son is going on internet live chat rooms and say he's disliking, that's some panty stuff. You need to take your son at Summers, because it is what it is. But staying on task with all the people who aren't pussios, no team has won more away at West Ham in Premier League history as often as Arsenal. 13 times were equal with Liverpool. Can you make that 14, people? Only Man United have scored more Only Man United have scored more goals away from home against West Ham than Arsenal with 42. So again, go and make these things better. We've already said the Lingard thing. I was meant to bring a video out, or better yet, chop it up into smaller parts for you guys. But those of you that were on my last live stream on Friday, I spoke about nobody speaking about the lack of clean sheets, and we've gone 11 games in all comps. As much as we scream to the rooftops, we've improved defensively, this is what I mean, where we have improved defensively, we're a bit more switched on, but we're still conceding cheap and early goals, and ultimately that's not sustainable. I'm pretty sure David Luiz is in a lot of people's good books. We like Marie, we like Gabriel. Holding's done okay when he was getting a look in, whatever you think of him, but 11 games without a clean sheet in all comps, that's a mad thing, people. Absolute mad thing, and it's not going to help us in any regards. Chambers makes his 64th Premier League appearance for Arsenal today. He moves 1 ahead of Senderos and Pascal Silgan. He's bold. He plays with no. All right, let's not. But big up Chambers, but I think that sums up Chambers, because yeah, he's playing right back today, and no disrespect to Callum Chambers, but he's played 64 Premier League times for Arsenal. I know he's a centre half, or potentially going to get in a looking at centre half, and we know that, but he's getting a looking at right back. There's still the talk of centre half. He went midfield at Fulham and that. So I think, having played 64 times for Arsenal, mid-20s now. A decision has to be made on that, people. Arsenal have won 11 and lost none of their last 14 matches against teams called United in all comps under Mikel Arteta. Hopefully that makes 12 and in 15. Arsenal have won more Premier League games against West Ham than against any other opponent apart from Everton, who we lost to in the last time we played them at their place. Don't make sure it happens, people. So it is what it is in that regards. The statistics and all them things, make of it what you will. The lineup's there for you guys here, people. We do have to kill our chances. Facts. Bro, Mr. Boss has said, F haters, bro, your channel is fire. Bro, people are allowed to not like, man. People are allowed to not like man's comments. People can do whatever, but like, I mean, come on, man. Pull your pants up, my guy. Is that what a real guy is out here doing? Like, anyone who's serious about self-development, bettering themselves, you're not gonna do that, you know. What did you want? Like, so yeah, bro, man. Not even violence, man. It's not even violence, man. You're right with the crocodile teeth, them as well. Listen, if you come for me, I go for other people, man. I air a lot of it. It's just sometimes you have to reply, man. Like, I don't know what was Donny trying to get there, bro. Anyway, staying with the game needs and Summers, man. And Valentine's Day is gone, so you know what go for bye, man. Is what it is. But on a better note, can we get 11 more likes at that point? S is saying though, DG, realistically, do you think we should push for fourth? We have a very easy run of fixtures after West Ham, and if we win today, we'd be 4 points behind West Ham in fifth. My guy, that is the danger of Arsenal fans, with all due respect to you. But what have you just said there? You said if. Yeah, you're right. You're right. When you put it like that, it is. But the players have to go out there and do it. And should we push for fifth? Because it gives us Europe, of course. Top four should be the target at the start of the season, but fifth, of course. Damn right, you know, for me, just try and finish as high as you can. You know, you're probably not finishing fourth or fifth, but logically, damage limitation. I can't speak for anyone else, but finishing, while I won't be happy with sixth place, for example, that sure is better than finishing 10th, because somehow that tells me you found a way to get worse than last season, and whatever way we shape it, that is regression. So, of course, and again, you know, I wouldn't say we have an easy run of fixtures. We've got Liverpool, we've still got to play Brighton, we've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. I would slow your horses down, but again, it's down to these boys. If you can go and beat fifth place West Ham after beating Spurs, who were meant to be the best thing in the world prior to us playing them, and you know they're losing to teams whose managers are in jail, and that it's a good credentials. And again, you need to prove you can do something, innit? Because after the international break, it's Liverpool. So, and again, regardless of what man are saying about Liverpool and all these things, we all know the Liverpool that's been doing nonsense this season. I don't think it's going to happen against us, and we can't account for that, man. And my thingy for Arteta, personally, I feel it's like he's trying. I like that he gives faith to people. I like that you can't really read him. You know, like he's done some quote unquote weird stuff today or unpredictable stuff today. But I just feel he thinks that, I know he's under no illusion, but it's like, for me, when you're doing all these things, you know, it's crying out that you're trying to do the City thing. And when you've got Cancelo and Fernandinho, you can play bare different men in different positions and rotate guys and the rest of it. But I'm not too sure. Paul, you caught wind. Apologies, man. I had to let it rip, man. Come on, my guy, man. It's appreciated, man. Need to be more selfish with your football knowledge. Okay. I'm not too sure I could be more selfish, but it is what it is, man. What the moderator's saying, the moderator's on some crud. Shout out to the moderators, man. Whatever nonsense is being said, it is what it is. What's Roger Douglas saying? Don't let them keyboard haters trouble you, fam. Blessings from Finsbury/Highbury Barn. Appreciate that, Rogers. And again, you know, the majority of us can behave ourselves in a nice, but, you know, again, once again, he's probably my son, man. You know, I'm a shit dad. I'm a good YouTuber. I'm a shit dad. I really should look after my kids, man. And I guess I ain't getting nothing for Father's Day. You know the way there. But Adnan is saying, Adnan, apologies, is saying Odegaard versus Rice. The midfield battle is crucial, because when I look at, well, we could all look at it if I change the screen, but when I look at their midfield, you see Rice, Souček, and I'd assume Lingard. That's more dynamic than what I believe ours potentially has, because as I'm not Xhaka's biggest hater, but he, you know, it's a thing where that is. So again, the transition, winning the midfield is going to be crucial. What I want to say is taking chances. Damn right, actually shooting and taking chances. Hey, big up to the 18s. The 18s are gonna, well, my 18s review is gonna come out. You know, Miguel Aziz scored a rocket, Kiddo did a Mazza. You've got to shout out young Kion Edwards and the rest of them. They did quite well, man. And our 23s are playing today. I believe it is what it is. I like them. But I just feel it's two, I've got faith in 2 of the 3, really. Man said music in the background. Unless you want to hear drill, I don't think you'll be able to hear over me. Human being, wish I knew your real name, but you've nonetheless said love the streams, my guy. I appreciate that. It is what it is. What's Don Court said just seems to me like Arteta is just trying to play players into the shop window by giving them game time. I'm not sure. I see the logic, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. A has said, as much as I rate Mikel, every team selection, there's at least one question asked. To be fair, I like that sort of stuff, especially with the attacking players. But sometimes I'm like, all right, cool. And it's the manager's decision. He just got to back it up. When you win, I can't say anything. When you lose, then we sit down and break it down and all of this sort of thing is what it is. Chief isn't happy. Chef apology. Chef Honcho is saying, I can't lie, today is looking long. It is what it is, man. What's the worst that can happen? We lose, we get embarrassed, we drop down points, we don't take our chances. Stuff that I've said repeatedly. It is what it is. I've made peace with that, innit? So while I don't condone that, it is what it is. Souček and Rice are good players, man. I would like to see Martinelli get game time, but it is what it is, man. We're at where we're at, man. You know, they're having West Ham having one of their best seasons. They're 5th. We know this. Go out and say something, man. Clement says, thoughts on players taking a knee before the game. Is it accomplishing anything? No, it's not accomplishing anything. Like it's like everything is lost in the genre of just doing it for the sake of it. There's no highlighting about racism. They don't even do a thing where before the game they highlight some cases that's happened. Like in the week, you've seen what's happened with Glenn Kamara. You've seen Jude Bellingham getting it on Twitter and Instagram and the rest of it with all of them. They don't even highlight that. We're still us people. How many times have we even been just sitting here? They're doing the knees and we're talking about other things. It's been lost. It's just it was always a stupid little. Obviously, I like the message, but it was always going to become one of these performative things. We live in a day and age where man will tweet thoughts and prayers are with whatever, and they're not praying. It's dead. It doesn't make sense. So it's dead. It's another performative one. It makes people feel happy without actually doing anything. It's dead, man. You know, I listen. What I don't like, obviously, not to get at Zaha, because I agree with Zaha. Man shouldn't be doing that for no reason, innit? I get why Zaha is saying that, because, you know, man are saying do this, but nothing's happening. But what I don't like is when people, especially people that are not of the background that this affects, starts looking at one guy and says, he doesn't want to do it, so he's the right one, he shouldn't do it. It's a bit like when people say, like even Henry Winter, do you remember my Twitter exchange with him? And he was like, ask John Barnes. I'm sorry, but ask John Barnes what? Is he more black than me? Not that anyone can be. You know, there's a reason why people, you know, whenever there's racism, the topic, there's a few selected, particularly black individuals, that are always asked. It's always Micah Richards with respect. It's always John Barnes, because they can't handle the truth. So it's token gestures, like my guy said. It is what it is, people. I wouldn't give a crap about the knees if you go out and clamp someone. Go out and clamp down. Like with this Slavia team. Go out and make a statement. They're not getting proper fines. They're not getting banned. They're not getting nothing. So it is what it is. And I'm at the point, like what Glenn Kamara is saying, fuck all of that. When it happens, if you're able to, throw some fists. And I don't advocate violence, but unless you're a woman or a kid, you know, grown men, if you get these things now and you're able to do a thing, smash them in, man, because they're not going to do nothing. So it is what it is. And pardon my language, it's fully a chat shit, get banged thing. Everybody wants them to get lenged. When Paul, once again, is a Spurs fan, he's saying he hopes they get smashed again. It is what it is. So the knee thing is dead. It is dead. It's dead. Like it's dead like everything. In fact, you've even seen Slavia today come out and say we don't condone racism. Anyways, less of that though, man, because we all know that's some BS, man. It is what it is. Lewis has said, expecting Oba to do the business today. If he doesn't drop in for the young gun. So he's saying this is last chance saloon. You scored today, you do your thing. Apologies, people. It is what it is. Whatever you said, bro, it's dead, man. It's dead, and I don't want to lose to them. But yeah, man, where are we? How far are we till kickoff? 11 minutes, people. Make sure you're all hitting the like button and you're there for the post game. But where you said, Peter said, let's beat 2 former Slavia players, in Souček and Kofal. To be fair, they ain't got nothing to do with it. I'd say the most disturbing thing is the fact that them man there got black players. Like, you got black teammates, you know. What are you saying them? Oh, I just said it because he's one of the bad ones. He's not like you. He's dead, fam. He's dead. He's dead. And it's not going to get anywhere. It's not, because racism is one thing. I do think it would send a strong message. On one hand, I think if people that, obviously, if it wasn't people that look like Glenn Kamara, if they came out and read even stronger for Glenn Kamara, there'll be change. But at the same time, I think people that look like Kamara are the only ones that can change it. And as much as I feel certain people don't want change in football because it doesn't affect them on a day-to-day basis, I have to look at my own. And I do think there are a lot of particularly black coaches and players and stuff. You've got the ones like John Barnes and that you with a small token that get called up for whatever reason, and then you've got people who, oh, it don't affect me, I don't want to lose my job, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm not, I can condone, I see the logic, but I don't get it. There's certain people that only want to rep when it affects someone. Like there's a certain black coach that's now at Spurs, with respect, you know, he was always, when he never had a job and he was on this thing, he was at every kick out event, all them things. Soon as I see man getting back in the football game, he's all gone from this thing now. So it is what it is. But less of that, let's stick to Arsenal versus West Ham. West Ham versus Arsenal, London derby, people. Back to the Arsenal lineup, because we've been looking at the Hammers a bit too long. Pardon me. Big up to everyone. Get your comments in. The real Gunnar Leah said, come on, my guy. Everything's crisp, man. You're about to take a flight before this game. 2-1 to the reggae boy himself, Antonio. What you saying? You want us to win and then you can grab a little guy? I agree with that. Bro, bear with them. And it's like, it is what it is. Like, this is why, you know, they sold out Marcus Garvey, in it. So how can it really change? There's always going to be a pussy hole. There's always going to be a snake. There's always going to be them that are feared. There's always going to be selfishness. That's why nothing can change, not just in racism, but in many things in this life, people. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Jason has said, Jason's actually upbeat on the lineup, people. He's saying, big up DG and the DG Nation. Lineup looks half decent. What's everyone's prediction on the score? Make sure you don't leave my guy hanging. You get your predictions in. I'm going to go with a 3-1 Arsenal. It's never perfect. You know, it'll probably be another game with no clean sheet. I'm saying 3-1. I'd love it to be 2-0. Well, it is what it is. Bro, bear them Utes, fam. Like, score predictions, I just said 3-1, my guy. John Barnes ain't done nothing, my guy. But there's got to be, well, we all know what John Barnes has done. He ain't done nothing today, but just, let's be real. There's a reason why they're asking John Barnes and not Stan Collymore anytime racism's a thing, because John Barnes is either not with it or John Barnes can give a watered down opinion. John Barnes will sit there and he might be wrong. He might not necessarily be right. He might be wrong. But the thing with it is John Barnes is going to say something that makes their man there feel comfortable. If you want to talk about racism, whether it's in fact racism, you know, what I'm seeing right now with like a lot of talk around women and, you know, stuff that men do, particularly on Twitter, man have to be able to say these comments without you being offended, without you taking like it's a direct shot. And I just feel in this country, anywhere but in this country, that's what it is. That's why I don't like, I talk on my little YouTube channel. I've got no interest in sitting places and saying racism's bad, this is bad. Like that's dead. You know, that is dead. Like I've got no interest in that. And until people realize that it's not a personal attack of you, until people want to hear the realness without caring about your opinion, I mean, without caring if you're being hurt, it's dead. It's dead. This is why, you know, the same old individuals are going to be there, but less of that, man. You lot are getting me riled up and we're playing West Ham. We ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm saying 3-1 as well. Man are saying 2-0, you know. Trust me, fam. Bro, really, does any, bro, John, I don't even want to hear John Barnes' opinion about Mars bars, bro. Ski, I don't even care what he has to say, man. Otis, I hope you're doing well. He says, DG, my guy, good morning. I think the team is better with two creative minds. I'd start Smith Rowe. I hear you, my guy. I just like the options. You know, with that lineup, I probably would have went with Gabriel, and that probably would have meant Marie missing out. But I think Marie deserves to start. I don't think Gabriel Marie would have been tried against, especially against a team performing well and it's sat in fifth, sorry. So between Gabriel and Marie, I wanted him to play last game, so it's cool with Marie. I ain't got a problem with that. But generally, I would have played Gabriel. Midfield, the pivot, you know, Partey, sometimes he looks a bit dodgy. Xhaka is a fire hazard at times. Got faith in Saka. I don't even mind the lineup. I would have liked Smith Rowe to play, but I even feel Smith Rowe might even be a bit tired with it as well, because he gave a high energetic performance against Spurs. Yeah, there's been resting time and stuff, and he played significantly in the Europa League. So I'm not too sure. Odegaard's a bit fresh. Yeah, he got what? Did he get 45 minutes? I'm just going to say 45 minutes. It probably was a lot less than that in the second half. Can't even remember. But it is what it is in that regards, people. Big up yourself, Shirley. Whether you said trust DG to get me riled up before the game. Need a convincing win today. I appreciate that. And I echo exactly what you said. We need a convincing win. In fact, We just need to win, man. I don't want to go into the international break with an L. It's not nice, man. It's a long one. I don't want to be here tomorrow doing the tactical analysis of the game, saying ifs and buts and this and that. And now we got this and that. You know, if you win today, it sets you up perfectly for Liverpool. Again, there'll be a rest period. But for me, you know, you beat Spurs, you got over the line against Olympiacos. That's the short of it. This should build up mentality. Now, if you was to beat a team that's fifth, you go into the break, you know, when the cameras are off, yeah, let's work hard together. Let's look at the points and the games on the board now. Let's do what we need to do. Yeah, we've got Chelsea, informed Chelsea at the bridge. We've got Liverpool, current champions, the best praise I can give them for their current form. You know, we've got to go to Brighton soon, which isn't a nice game. Can we go and get a result? Can we work really hard in that 2-week period? Give ourselves a platform, to, whether that's to improve defensively, more attacking or whatever. But they've got to be looking at it on a cerebral thing. I want to see people playing fearlessness. Like, I say we're not even the favourites. You know, we're going to make more headlines if we lose this game, of course. But West Ham would be the favourites for me. They sit fifth. It's not pretty. And I have to keep saying it, set pieces, set pieces, set pieces, set pieces. West Ham scare me from set pieces like every team, but they got that Dawson brother. And he leaps like a flying fish. He's up there, he's out there, you know. So I'm keen to see what we're on defensively, but it is what it is, man. I'm fairly positive. Ifs and buts are different things, but, you know, if we turn up, we have half a chance, man. They're never going to get dashed out because there's more money in keeping these teams in there. Arsenal getting a blind to the next round as a result of racist behavior means 2 less games, less 180 minutes, and that probably means they're not involved unless they did something like reinstate Rangers or whatever. I don't know, man, but it is what it is. Hamad has said, apologies if I've messed up the pronunciation, but you said love the content, bro. Keep going. Hopefully you can reach a lot of subs. We got no choice but to keep going, man. We keep going. We keep building, man. We keep building. Broski, I don't want to go over it, but you knew it was racism. Like Nikki has said, as soon as you saw the reaction from the Rangers players during the game, it was clear it was racism. As you say, that would be affected by it if it was the ones rightly angered. And I'd say big up the Rangers guys. You know, I'm not going to praise Steven Gerrard for speaking about what's wrong, because I feel if more spoke out, it'd be a thing. But I like how he didn't hide from it. You know, with all due respect to Thomas Tuchel, when it happened in PSG, he distanced himself from that. Gerrard was on this. And for me, listen, we've got to be careful with the racism thing as well. When it's actual rape, when I've seen hardcore evidence that man are being racist, then I'm on it. And like you can see, the evidence is there. You can see Glenn Kamara, and you can tell he's a London. He said, "Mom's life, this and that," and his other, I don't know the other player, but the other player is saying this and that as well. So it's there, in it, like. The evidence is there. Come down like a ton of bricks on Donny, but it isn't going to be the case. Less about that, car. We're 3 minutes away from kickoff with Arsenal and West Ham. West Ham versus Arsenal, London Stadium. It's actually a decent stadium. I've been there, people. But as you lot can see, in terms of the Arsenal lineup, to run through it again. In fact, let's save the Arsenal one because I am an Arsenal fan. Run over West Ham very quickly, people. Fabianski, former Gooner in goal. Kofal, Dawson, Diop, and Cresswell make up their defense. Souček, Lingard, and Rice make up their midfield. Front three of Bowen, Ben Rama, and Antonio. That's a very aggressive and front three with a lot of technical ability, and they can mix it up. You know, Bowen will look for the ball. Ben Rama can go 1v1 or come short. Antonio, you know, feed him in it. You know, make him work the channels. You know, it's a big day today. So that's the West Ham side, people. In relation to Arsenal, you've got Leno, Chambers, David Luiz, Paulo Marie, Tierney, Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, and a front three of Bukayo Saka, I assume, on the right. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the left, Lacazette through the middle. Our bench, Matt Ryan, Cedric, Rob Holding, Gabriel, El Nene, Ceballos, Smith Rowe, Pepe, and Martinelli, people. Please hit the like button before kickoff. Where are we at now? If we're at 200, we're there, man. We've done a great thing. Where are we? 255. Shout out to everybody, man. You lot are gassing me. 255 likes, 253 of you locked in. Keep it going, people. Keep it going, man. We start as we mean to go along. If Arsenal could be as sharp as you guys, people, Siri, not to you. You see how Siri's jealous of you lot, people. As soon as I praise you lot, Siri wants to come in and ask me to ask something. No, Siri, I will call upon you when you're required, bro. But yeah, if Arsenal were like you guys, you know, we'd have more confidence, people. Chambers, and for me as well, people, away from Mikel Arteta, you lot are professional footballers. There's reasons for you lot to perform. You know, Marie, just to paint a picture, you ain't been in the lineup. Go and remind Arteta why you should be. Chambers, you've been in the wilderness. Go and remind man why you should be. I'm sure Arteta is thinking, yo, I might have to get Oldham back in the lineup. David Luiz, remind it why it shouldn't be you. You know, Smith Rowe, Ceballos, El Nene, Pepe, Martinelli, whoever comes off the bench, the same logic applies. So yeah, man, Lacazette, do your thing, man. I got faith in something just tells me Lacazette's on something today, you know. Let me see. Let me try DG's predictions. I'm saying, like I said, people, I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. But my backup score is 2-0, but I'm saying 3-1 Arsenal. That's the one I'm going out on a whim. I think Lacazette is scoring today. I don't know why. Something just telling me Lacazette is on something. Like when I was doing one of the thumbnails, I made a bunch of different thumbnails. One's got Lacazette. Something told me he needs to be the poster boy, but I didn't use it as the one you lot could see because I didn't know if he would start in it. I went with the safe bet, I'm sure, of Aubameyang. I did one with Smith Rowe. I just played around with all of them, see what could happen. Mamadou, you're right. We need to kill the game early, but I'm sure as an Arsenal fan, you can't have everything, man. So let's just see what we can do, man. We got a 3-0. Max is just saying, I hope you guys win today. AM, I like that, man. More energy. Man, I'm saying I'm feeling a draw today. M is rallying the man, them. You know, London does look nice. Hey, man. Don't get West Ham fans and bubbles. You don't want them to get angry. We do. Chris, bro, this is the baddest thing. Apparently, McGoldrick just missed a sitter. Fair play. Our under 23s. Drew, you know you'll get your review of that. Bro, there's no excuse for being racist. It's like these racists, like what I find over here in the UK, people. Man say, I'm not racist, I don't see color, but there's times man will call you effing black this, you know. Why is the color the first thing? But away from that, we have kicked off against West Ham at the London Stadium. Man are saying draws, man are saying streams made me more confident, feeling a 2-0. S is just saying, big up DG, let's do this. Consistency for once. Come on, my guy. I called for consistency. The Spurs game don't matter. 14 seconds into this clash, people, and David Luiz, Leno, and now Marie have knocked it about. Marie's played a good pass to Lacazette. Lacazette's found Saka. Saka's touch is heavy, but you know Saka ain't been involved too tough. Will allow him. And Laka's just saved it from developing from anything. As you lot can see, or can't see if you're just locked in, you know, 34 minutes in, West Ham will restart play with a throw-in with Souček. Hey man, there might have to be a wardrobe change at half time, really, because I didn't get the memo. But it is what it is, people. We're almost at 300 likes. Keep pushing that one. Well, it's looking like so, man. Or maybe it's just we're trying something, innit? Maybe it's something random, innit? Maybe it's just something random to keep things going. But Cresswell's put a good ball in. I say that it wasn't a good ball. I'm selling dreams a bit. And it will be a goal kick to Arsenal, I believe. I'm capping. I thought it was a corner, and I thought the ref let us off. But it's here with Cresswell, and Cresswell's got a decent delivery. Set pieces is what I'm scared of, people. We know Souček knows how to score goals. Diop isn't the smallest of guys. Antonio's a physical beast. Rice can cause something. They've scored 15 goals from set pieces. Saka, stop laughing with Declan Rice as well and focus. I've seen Aubameyang F up for that. You know, Cresswell's got 7 assists, most for every defender in the league. As I said, West Ham have scored 15 goals from set pieces. And where is Mr. Dawson? As you can see, Mikel Antonio is aiding the run of Dawson and blocking off Chambers. Ball to come into the box. It's a decent ball in. Maria saved us. And the man I was talking about was going to get his head on that. And Arsenal, I was about to say, have dealt with it. We haven't. And it's still in play here with Cresswell. Saka, don't let him do it. He's gone back. And it's here with Declan Rice. Finds Ben Rama on this left-hand side. Ben Rama, good pass out to Cresswell. Cresswell, I don't know what Cresswell saw there. You know, if Cresswell just kept a bit of composure, they could have scored, man. Slap the like button, people. Within this first 2 minutes and 23 seconds, I think West Ham have obviously had more possession. They've had a corner. We ain't really done much of that. And you can see you can feel the confidence radiating off them. And wow, Noble, man. Big up Declan Rice, man. You know, Declan Rice, the captain now. Mark Noble will stay for another year, but obviously in an incredibly marginalized role. Leno has found Pablo Marie. There isn't much for Marie in possession, and he goes long. You could tell that was dead and it's out of possession. People need to show, you know. Again, I'm not too sure what we're doing. Are we holding our shape a bit too much? It looks like such. It's only been 3 minutes, so I'm not going to talk too tough, but it is what it is. Fabianski still in possession, people. 3 minutes in, Arsenal 0, West Ham 0. Long ball by Fabianski. David Luiz wins the first header. Saka loses out to Kofal. And again, we look a bit disjointed would be the first word for me. You know, look a bit disjointed. A mixture of these changes has caused that. Chambers has done very well to block off Ben Rama, but Lingard has evaded Partey. tries to do a little skillers and flickers and it goes out of play. Big up yourself, Beanie. Max has said, do you think Arsenal can win the Europa League this year? As long as we're in it, we have a chance, man. Arsenal fans need to grow the F up. Bro, what's going on with you? The fuck? Calm down, bro. What's anyone said? Anyways, ball into the box and it's evaded everyone. That should be 1-0 West Ham. That should be 1-0 West Ham. We can't afford for that. Kofal should have put them 1-0 up. You know, obviously it's his first chance and stuff, but that, you know, they've started off stronger than us. You know, ball comes whistling over everybody. No one near it. A bit more composure. Damn right. A better player in that regards. They ask a question of Leno. You know, Kofal not picked up. They had more corners, you know. Say they were the bit. They've made a stronger start. We're going for long balls. Pardon me. Like we're a bit. We look a bit tiny bit. Look disjointed, in my opinion. And we're not winning our first. We're losing the first and seconds. Second battles being lost. We're losing our first and second battles, people, and it's over here with Bowen on this left-hand side. I think Marie's holding it up right now, but again, you know, we need to be a bit more positive. We've probably got a bit too much respect for West Ham. We need to remember this is a game of football. Anyways, people, Declan Rice in possession. You know, West Ham's defenders probably can't believe their luck, people. Cresswell's found the up. And this clearly is a game where we're going to be quite narrow. And we're sitting off. We're letting them have it. As you lot can see there, people. You know, look at what we're doing. You can see Odegaard at times pressing with Lacazette and Lacazette doing the pressing. We know Lacazette is central to this sort of football. Diop in possession, finds Fabianski. And I guess for West Ham and David Moyes, they've got to show they can be on the front foot and make something happen. Took me by surprise, and it's taking me by surprise that Aubameyang's on this right-hand side. And West Ham have evaded that quickly. Cresswell, I would have thought Saka would have been better on the right because Cresswell is going to go forward and he's slightly more disciplined defensively than Aubameyang. But who am I to tell Arteta anything? Kofau sounds Souček and he's giving it back to his former and current teammate, as well as at international level, I'm sure. Souček in possession, people. Finds Dawson, the man I'm the most scared of from the set pieces. Finds the young French centre-half Diop. Diop has found Benrahma. Confident start by West Ham. 6 minutes and 15 seconds in. They've knocked the ball about better, you know. Kept possession. And here they are. Kofau's put a ball into the box. Marie's got his noggin on it. Saka's cleared, and we need to hold on to the ball. There's no out. Clearly, because of the way we're playing, there's going to be no out ball to knock it to. So we have to hold on to possession. You know, the more you just give it away, you're making yourself more tired. And West Ham have the ball again in our final third. People, Declan Rice has found Cresswell. Cresswell's found Benrahma. The 1-2's there. It's been blocked off by Aubameyang. Chambers sees it out for a goal kick and we can restart. Boys, we're going to need to offer a lot more than this. 7 minutes into the game, Arsenal 0, West Ham 0. You know, we're in our home half, you know, largely in our home half. There's no way of getting out. My man, the coach with the one earpod is back. And what's Leno going to do? Leno once again has gone long. They don't mind. They're bigger than us. Again, pause. I don't mind how good. Listen, I can't tell Arteta how to manage, but it's not giving common sense, bro. These long balls, I'm pretty sure West Ham won't mind that. They'll win the first and the second. Something I'm getting annoyed about that we're actually not doing because we need to do a bit more than this. Aubameyang wins the first. We lose the second. You see what I'm saying? And Benrahma can dip. And this could be it. Partey saves us. Partey does enough just to delay it, but it's still here with Benrahma in a difficult position. Kofau, given too much time and space. Cresswell, Aubameyang back. We've got numbers back. Ball into the box. That should be 1-0. Another dangerous ball into the box by West Ham. Tierney's knocked it. But again, this is dead, man. Like, there's no point knocking it. Like, it's just going back to them. I'm getting a bit scared that it appears, again, it's only been a couple of moments in 8 minutes and 13 seconds, but it's not looking like there's a game plan. Jesse Lingard and Ben Rama forward. Ben Rama fancies it. Lingard goes for the 1-2. We're chasing shadows at this point. Ben Rama finds Mikel Antonio. Antonio delivers into the box. Should be 1-0. How many times have I said that? You know, West Ham have had about 3 good chances from crosses to score. You know, this is too reactive, way too reactive. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I'm sorry, but we're treating them like we're playing Man City or we're playing Barcelona. I'm sorry, but we shouldn't be doing this. 8 minutes and 50 seconds into the game, people. Getting quite scared, man. Didn't want it, fam. 3 more likes until we hit 300. As you lot know, Souček has 8 goals, and that makes him West Ham's highest goal scorer. Bukayo Saka is being pulled and pulled. Souček, I love Saka as much as you do, but you can't pull him on the football pitch, bro. Good strength by Bukayo Saka. As you lot know, he eats his hard food. You can't finesse him like that. Lovely play, you know. Lovely call Bukayo Saka has. They don't call him the little chili for no reason. He's over here on the left-hand side. Aubameyang on this right. I'm a bit concerned, you know, already 9 minutes and 30 seconds in, you know, 9 minute 30. West Ham have had 33 passes in final third. And West Ham are on the counter attack with Bowen. Saka, strength, ref, allow it. And Antonio's let down West Ham because if he knocks that, I think Luiz is gone. 10 minutes into the game, people, and the benefit I'd say is West Ham haven't taken their chances yet, and it's still 0-0, but we need to offer a bit more. We're knocking it about for a sec now. Pablo Mari's probably had the ball the most. Bro, why is everybody next to each other? This is dead. Another long ball. He's never winning that. Lacazette's touch doesn't help him. Partey's there. Can we have a bit more quality? I can't believe we're trying to out-headed them. Like, this doesn't make sense. It's like trying to get into a boxing match with Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. You're going to lose, man. Like, do something else. You got to beat him up a next way. Anyways, David Luiz has been forced to go long again. No out ball. No out ball. The long passes is dead. Oh, to be fair, I hear that about the movement as well, man. There's no movement. There's no showing. Like, we're tactically outdoing ourselves way before West Ham. Anyways, we're still in the game at this moment in time. It is what it is. You know, I'm going to believe in the boys and the manager. Maybe this is always what they plan for. 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Lacazette has found Callum Chambers. It's a very narrow and compact game. As you lot can see, there isn't much in it. You know, what a first 10 minutes this has been. It is what it is. This is dead, man. Marie in possession. He finds Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka's found Lacazette. Lacazette. Aubameyang, come on. Aubameyang finds Xhaka. Xhaka, that ball to Chambers was on, but he elects to play it to Tierney. Tierney, there's not much on for him. Bukayo Saka shows for it. Tierney gets rid of Kofal. Can he put a ball into the box? Puts a ball into the box. It's probably our most confident attack so far. Doesn't come to anything. Granit Xhaka, backwards. Probably say that a million times. Granit Xhaka, forwards. Cut out. Gonna say that a lot of times. And Jesse Lingard can counter attack. This is the thing I'm shook of. Lingard goes backwards, very confident. Do you know what? Banter aside, I'm happy for Lingard that, you know, he's found a home for him temporarily in West Ham. It's a lovely run from Bowen. Never a foul, ref. F off. Never a foul. Get up, pussy. Get pardon my language. Get up. I hate people that look for that. But that's the bit that's the wake up signal. Movement, runners. You know, that is the wake up signal. If my man's trying to go to the floor, make sure you're paying attention. Can we wake up? If that doesn't make you wake up, then nothing will. Aubameyang tries to go for a run ahead of Cresswell. Cresswell wins it, and to be honest, the pass from Partey was dead. Heavy touch here from Ben Rama, and oh my, that's a foul. My word. Never. Bowen, it's a lovely run from Bowen. Xhaka and Tierney have actually completely switched off. Look at the run. Tierney and Xhaka, sorry. He's got in between. Follow your runners. Can't even have no Hennessy yet when we're doing stuff like that. Or maybe I need to. I ain't forgetting that. And that's where one of them needs to take responsibility. Either tell the other to do the job or Xhaka follow him or Tierney follow him. Either way, shouldn't allow that. Lingard busting out, gone. Aubameyang tracking him. Good confident run from Lingard. And like I was saying, good tackle from Aubameyang. Like I was saying on the topic of Lingard, banter aside, I'm happy that he's found a place and a home for himself, because it's not nice not playing. And as well, Lingard's had a terrible time with stuff off the field. We all know he's been looking after family members. So it's nice to see a man, you know, happy days coming for someone, really. But not too happy for today, though. Anyways, 13 minutes and 40 seconds in. It's still 0-0. West Ham and Kofau on this right-hand side. It did look like someone was pushed off the ball there. Bit of dark hearts. Bowen, pull your pants up, man. You know, how many times you moving like a page 3 model, just going on all fours all the time? Dirty Diana. Anyways, moving away from that. Declan Rice in possession, people. Finds Dawson. You know, we're treating this like Barcelona. This is very slow, very sluggish. I'm not going to buy the tired business and stuff, because it's not a thing. He should, man. Sunday League football, this is dead, fam. Ben Rama does a little skanking and gives it to Rice. Rice finds Craig Dawson. Dawson looks for his right back colleague. Bro, Kofau ain't had effort to do, bro. I'm sure he was looking at it and thinking, boy, I got a Bamian today. I'm probably going to need to be patterned. Boy, he ain't done nothing. Fullbacks are loving it. Centre-halves are loving it. And good forward pass from Diop has found West Ham, and they're breaking on this right-hand side. West Ham are bopping us. And this is going to be a goal. Lingard, you knew it. Absolute fantastic goal from Jesse Lingard. You knew it. That, but do your dancing, broski. You knew it. You don't deserve this. 15 minutes in, I can't believe what I'm seeing. You deserve that. You've never been a goal down. Wake up now. Wake up. You know, fantastic football from Lingard and West Ham. West Ham bopped us, people. Lovely football from them from start to finish. Diop, Antonio, Ben Rama. I think that is fantastic play from them. Terrible from Arsenal. Look at that. Terrible. Where are the midfielders? And like I said with the Tierney one, you let a man go unmarked. Look at it. Marie, Partey. I'm watching it in the real time, people. Marie, Partey, Odegaard. My man's put his hand up. Lingard's put his hand up. He's assessed the situation. Wake up. Terrible. Lovely football from West Ham. Bopped us, like I said. You know, they deserve their praise. Antonio, Diop, lovely ball. Ben Rama. You know, for me, that's very disappointing. Very annoying. Very annoying goal to concede. Follow runners. Partey, Odegaard, they're a myth. They're living a myth. Gotta wake up. You knew that was going. You knew that was happening. You know, so if you got a bet on Lingard scoring, make sure you've got a bet on Antonio and do double bubble. 16 minutes in, West Ham 1, Arsenal 0. West Ham deserved that, and this team paid for another slow start. And West Ham might grab a second because, you know, you say you're most vulnerable when you've just scored. We've let one in. And how the ref has given a foul for Saka on Antonio, I don't know. But you lot need to wake up. Mentally, you're not there. And they've taken it and scored. Surely the ref has to blow that. He's taking it fast. And again, you've been caught. 2-0. You lot are dead. You're gone. Forget about it. Switch on. You're dead. You know? Mentality not there with these boys. Not there. Mentality is not there. Look at it. They've taken it quickly. You lot, oh shit, fam. Lingard, even Leno. Fam. Shouldn't get beaten there. You lot are soft, bro. This is what I tell man, they are pretenders. It's pretenders, fam. How can you get caught cold like that? Caught cold. You deserve it, though. You deserve it. They took it. Big up Lingard, because Lingard, that's what happens when you're street smart. The difference between street smart footballers, you know. I'm not even getting vexed. You lot deserve this, bro. You lot are pieces of shit sometimes, man. And if you got Lingard in your FPL team, shout out to you lot. Look at the bubbles them. The bubbles them all over the field now. All over the field. You lot losing 2-0 and nobody's kit's dirty. Joke, man. Anyways, people, you deserve this. You lot deserve this. The tactics have been calam in relation to the players. You lot have started slow. You've been acting like this is Barcelona. You deserve it. And all I can say to you lot, you're 2-0 down now. Sort it out. Xhaka. reactive. You know, you've just conceded. You know, you caught cold again. You just conceded. Mentally, what's going on? This is why I tell you, look, stop wetting your pants when you see we beat Spurs and things like that. A man are talking about if we win this and that and the other. Thomas Partey in possession. Xhaka. Maybe it's good that there's international break and it is what it is. Tierney. You lot deserve to be losing, but you're playing a team that's in form and a team that's fifth. You deserve this. You come into this game. Listen, if you want to act like a clown, join the circus. This is what you man are part of right now. You lot didn't want to win a game of football, or you don't play like this. Now we're what? Are we gonna suddenly wake up and say, "Oh, if we did this and that and take away the goals, we did this"? No, football's a 90-minute game. Can't manage the game. All I asked for is that you started strong, and you can't do it. Couple of wins, you look get overconfident. Couple of losses, you look start moving like nookies. It's dead. Odegaard in possession, people. No options for my man, and he has to give it back to Chambers. Bro, do you not want to play football? What's going on? Come on now. Like, come on now. Seriously. Marie, back to Leno. West Ham 2, Arsenal 0. Fully deserved West Ham. Big up West Ham. Don't let my tirade about Arsenal take anything away. They've listened to their manager. They came into this game prepared. I don't want to hear about fatigue and all of that tosh. Tierney on this left-hand side. Bro, Fabianski ain't had to do nothing today. Bro, no excuses. No excuses. You know? How you can start well against Spurs and then mess up against a team that's fifth. This tells me mentally, man, are not serious. You're not serious. It's immature to be this inconsistent. Tierney, I don't know what Tierney's trying there. Dead pass and gifting away back to possession back to West Ham. Boy, man, bro, I can't lie. Nah, man. It's for on Arteta for the selection. If anything, these players, I'm sorry, I can't just sit here and blame the manager. I got a lot of time for blaming the manager, and as you lot can see, that experiment with Saka on the left and Aubameyang's been short-lived because they've switched it up already. But these players, I'm sorry. You lot talk about wanting this and wanting that and form this, bro. You don't start. Your manager, what can your manager do if you start that slow? Come on now. The manager gets all the smoke for the nonsense he was doing. Of course, the manager gets all the smoke for things he was doing. But these boys are out there, and time again, I'm tired of when we win praising these players. Odegaard this, Partey that, and then when we're losing, Dons are doing that. 5 fucking yard passes. The minimum is turning up. Half the journey is turning up. Half the battle is turning up, being prepared and being switched on. If we lose to West Ham, but you're doing these things, what can I tell you? 21 minutes in, and you're not doing any of that. And if I'm real, Leno could have done something with the second half, man. I mean, the second goal. It wasn't his fault, but he should be doing better. And this is what I tell you, bear man on Meady. Marie's header isn't convincing, and he's giving it to Antonio. Tierney doesn't seem to be interested in defending here, and it's a ball in. David Luiz gets there. You lot are on the verge of having to pass that pad. If they get free, you lot are getting length. You lot are getting length, bro. You lot deserve this, fam. You lot deserve this. I can't lie. You lot deserve this. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed, man. I'm mad disappointed. I'm disappointed in you lot. Like, disappointed. Not even disappointed because I didn't expect this. I'm just disappointed in yourselves. And it looks like, I was about to say, it looked like Aubameyang was done. Oh, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. To be fair with you, Aubameyang ain't doing nothing, but at least man see that tackle from Aubameyang. What's anyone else done? I ain't seen no one just drive with the ball. And the thing is, if we were winning 2-0, you will see fullbacks driving, strikers doing this, midfield doing that. But everybody's looking like pussycats right now. Oh, and Aubameyang struggling to play 5-yard passes. Calm down, boys. You know, react to adversity. Calm down. David Luiz. Fine, Saka first time to Odegaard. They're on him. Shout out West Ham. They're a pack of piranhas right now. Just on to the man in possession. Xhaka and Odegaard have done well. You know, to be fair, West Ham will give you goals. But you gotta try. Odegaard, pass it, brother. Pass it, man. Right idea, pass it. And this, I don't mind that from Odegaard because this is where I see man's character. I see Saka, I see Odegaard, I see even Tierney. Lacazette's actually been trying to run about in that. Man are hiding. You can't have 11 hiders. Bro, you don't have to forgive yourselves. You've done stupid stuff. It's 23 minutes and it's 2-0 down. You got to believe you're getting back in this game. You know, West Ham have been superb, But is it because West Ham have been superb or you lot have been effing trash? Accountability in performances. This is why I say there's no hiding place. I don't want to hear you played Europa League, they had more time, fatigue, this and that, because fatigue's never relevant when we're winning. When we got 2 games in a weekend, bro, no one's talking about fatigue when we beat Spurs and Olympiacos. You know, obviously the mad thing happened to Saka and to them, for them, son, but no one talks about it. I don't want to hear none of that. Because we've messed around with the formation. Arteta has to hold his L, and these players, bro, I can't lie to you. You can't absolve these players of responsibility. Again, Odegaard in possession, Thomas Partey, referee, come on, referee's blocked that. Well, he's blocked the man that's meant to receive it. Xhaka. Why is bro? You could put your hand, you could throw a ribbon on all of our Arsenal players. You know that West Ham are very compact and good side like that, so stretch it. I have to. That's where I'm on to Arteta, because he must have told him that. And we're struggling to play 5-yard passes, and they can hit us on the counter attack. Fortunately, Saka saved us. Evades Lingard. Referee. It's an accidental one from Jesse. Didn't mean to trip him, but it is what it is. Game, bro. Man management, game management, everything, man. Come on, man. This is atrocious. There's never been a laughing stock, bro. Lingard's up for this game. Lingard probably on FaceTime with Rashford and all them things. But way before I talk about how good Lingard looks and Antonio, and I actually feel Bowen, Benrahma, and Lingard are playing fantastic, we have been trash. Some of you are probably still at Islington or wherever you meet up. Some of you haven't made the trip to Stratford. Some of you are still on that platform at Northumberland Park trying to get on this train to go there. Odegaard delivers a ball into the box. Too much on it. Fabianski spilt it. We've got to make more of that. This is what I'm saying. First little bit and he looks booky. Tierney has saved our bacon. You know, once again, West Ham tried the long pass. All these boys have to focus on within these 25 minutes is getting one before half time. Partey. Man said DG in the mud. Trust me. In fact, how could I be in the mud? I ain't done nothing. And again, Lingard just bopping through. Thank you, Oh, no, I'm thanking Partey for nonsense. Xhaka's been the, it's a mad, fuck, say, ref your boy in it. Like that Xhaka's career, Xhaka's thing's gone against him there. Bro, I don't know, man. Don't know. Bro, we're losing because of long passes, mentality not being there, being crap, a bunch of stuff. But you see the thing there, first little bit of bookiness, and they look shaky. And again, West Ham are on the counter attack on this right-hand side. Bowen is right to be angry. If somebody's woken up, he scores there. They've worked it very well, and it's here with Kofau on this right-hand side. It's a decent ball into the box. Chambers heads. Saka gets something on it. Lacazette. Let's go. Lacazette, get up, man. Brother, are we... Partey, if we're playing for the foul, play for the foul. Play on. We ain't got time for that. This is our madness. I don't think he's carrying him. They're both being dead, bro. How can you say that Xhaka's out here missing headers? Partey, I don't know what he's on. Midfield ain't turned up, man. Like I said, the midfielder's still in Islington. Everything. Why do you think Porto won? Because of mentality. They believed in themselves. Accountability. This is why I don't like conclusions. Fucking hell, Marie. Marie's played a stupid pass to, West Ham's press. We're getting ripped. You can't deal with it. We can't deal with it. We're struggling to deal with the aggression. Getting caught long balls forward. Everything's just poor here, man. It's poor. Good pass from Cresswell, bro. Ballers. Antonio's going to wrap up David Luiz there, in my opinion. No foul, please. Antonio does well. Wrap them up. Gets his shot off. It doesn't bang. Marie, I don't know why nobody's told him time there, and it's gone out. And again, bro, what is this? You knew from tap the centre halves have had so much time and space on the ball of West Ham. I wonder if there'll be Mike videos on Arsenal's YouTube now and every touch compilations and everything now, like if we were winning 2-0. Partey in possession, people. Odegaard. Absolutely terrible, man. Lacazette. Granit Xhaka. And just as I swear we spoke about, we can't be like how we was against Olympiacos or this and that, bro. This is, these players are not on this. This is why I tell fans, stop getting gas. When you see them win little games, I told you, this team will give you the little Uniteds and Chelsea and Spurs victories. But in the grand scheme of things, the war in May, you'll be screaming that from 10th. That's dead. Mad dead. Odegaard, one of the only players actually showing and being on the ball, finds Saka. Hardly anything of note to say from Saka, apart from he's offered himself. Again, can throw a hat on these players. You're making narrow runs. Saka's found Chambers, corner. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. Just a fan, big up yourself. The only good thing about this game is supporting Deluded and his channel. Hit the like button, stay tuned. Come on. And I tell you, stop gassing up Marie, even myself. Stop gassing up Marie. Marie's been about more than others, but done shaky things. Saying that, we've taken a short corner. Saka. Odegaard wraps his foot around it, delivers it into the box. Aubameyang does well to make a meal of it. I don't know what Marie's doing. Marie finds Luiz. Centre halves are combined in. David Luiz goes back. Can we pull it into the box? Tierney puts the ball into the box, goes unchallenged. But as you can see, even West Ham look a bit shaky from them situations. Unfortunately, we've given them a lead. Saka's lost the ball needlessly. And, we've been saved from a counter-attack. Saka again, really, he's put Xhaka under pressure there. Xhaka's made it look better. If Xhaka did that to Saka, everyone's got a lot of verbal. 29 minutes, 33 seconds in. Saka on this right-hand side, hits them step overs, evades his man, nutmeg ting, referee, nothing. I can't lie, it didn't look like a foul, looked like he slipped, but I'm desperate, as you lot can see, people. I want anything. Cresswell, who started the game strong, buses out, and again, Chambers has done well to stop Antonio. Pedestrian, man, they're saying they're turning off the game. Trust me. Mark, you should be able to talk your stuff, man. West Ham fans, if you're here, make your noise because you lot are doing your thing. You lot are doing your thing. I don't know what we thought was going to happen today. You needed to win this game at the Emirates. You needed about 5 minutes. You needed 5 minutes from time. This is where I can have criticism of Arteta, and I'm not absolving him, but bro, these players are dead. Like, you lot, please, people, you lot that are subscribed to me, please hear me when I say these players are overrated. Please, not that you don't know it, but some of you know it, and you let these lot gas you when they do the unexpected results and all them things. You let them trick you, people. They're not on this thing, I promise you. Not everybody is on this. West Ham, half an hour so far played. West Ham have shown little dribs and drabs. Absolutely. Look at it. I'm watching the second goal. What's going on? Even Tierney's telling, what's Tierney doing? Everyone's switching up, bro. That's all Tierney, Tierney, Luiz, Marie, Saka, all of you. Leno, bro, that's a joke from Leno to let that in as well. I'm sorry. You can't concede them goals there, man. Being a right back as well, you're told to switch on from those situations, man. This is what you call a frustrating one for me, man. Because it's jarring, man. He's moving to us. To be fair, you're right, bro. If you support another team, get your laughs in. It is what it is, man. This is how it is. But this isn't just one for Arsenal fans. It is what it is. Talk your stuff. 31 minutes and 25 seconds. Steve has sent a super chat. He said, you're 100% correct about mentality and how Porto won. Juventus just conceded to Benevento and might end up losing. Ronaldo's mentality alone isn't enough. Love for the super chat, my bro. And again, West Ham down this right-hand side. Bowen does well to get something on it. And again, the first and second passes. Fuck's sake. You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. West Ham 3, Arsenal 0. Headed effort from Mikel Antonio. Boy. Let's head the better. 6s/7s once again. And it's Leno for this. Leno and Tierney. Tierney is playing shit. The whole team is. Look at it. Nobody picking up Mikel Antonio as well. Leno's positioning. Fuck, blood. And look at this. You have to rate West Ham, because if Antonio's not getting that, Souček's getting something on that. Bloody hell, bruv. You lot pretenders. I don't know what you look for. Does it come off Souček? Does he look offside? That might be the only way to bust case there. It hasn't worked. It's a goal. You lot deserve it, man. You lot are dead. You lot are dead. Don't look at the ref and complain. You lot are terrible. And as a once man famously once said, people, in situations like this, it is what it is. West Ham 3, Arsenal 0. And I said it, people, we're going to get that corn. We have to hold the score. We're going to have to pass the pad. You know, I said 3-1 to Arsenal. I wish I got the scoreline different, and West Ham might make it 4. Ben Rama forward now. Snatches Partey. So Tierney saves us. Tierney's been dead. They've all been dead, bro. Every one of these players has been crap. Absolutely crap. 33 minutes and 41 seconds. And again, you can do the lip service. You can do the chattings. Bro, David Luiz, put your hand down. Now the offsides come. Forget it. We all know, especially because of the law changes, them things are going to take forever. It is what it is, man. Pretenders, bro. I tell you, lot, pretenders. You lot sit there and call me negative anytime you lot wet your pants, and then whenever they start winning 2-3 games in a row, and you shouldn't be upset about that. My point is consistency. It's immature to be this inconsistent, and been absolutely dead, man. Even my guy Tierney, it happens. It's still Tierney FC, but you've been dead. You lot deserve this. All of you lot deserve this, because there's no hiding place. Look at that. Look at David Moyes. He's winning 3-0. He's still vexed. He's vexed. Look at him. He's vexed. He's only won 4 times in 31 games against us. That's going to now become 5. Shout out to David Moyes. He woke up with war on the agenda. When these boys broke up on Friday and whatnot, he said Sunday we're winning. The Xhaka is miss kicking. Mentality. There's no hiding place. You've got to turn up. You've got to turn up. It is what it is, man. This is making me sick. Not even the fact that we're losing 3-0. I've seen us get ripped. The Arsenal have taken that one out of me. This mentality thing, it makes me sick. That's not even a foul. I think we're lucky to get that foul from Odegaard, really. You know. Bro, what potential is all failure? Potential for more failure is dead, bro. It's dead. Bro, Odegaard's the only one that's trying a thing, and even him is meaty, fam. It's meaty. Well, what am I doing? This is so disjointed. It's dead. Like, it's mad dead. Like, it's just dead. There's been too much effing about. Like, look, man, Marie's trying the long ball thing. It's not going to work. And I thought Aubameyang was fouled there off the ball. Say nothing. Lacazette begged for you to start. Well, can't even say nothing now. Finds Granit Xhaka. At this point, you just have to ruin the clean sheet. You know, give them something to work with on Monday. You know, give the analytical team something to say they can improve at. You know. And the worst thing is, has anyone got a dirty kit from West Ham? Like I said, them kits there, you can wipe that. Oh, you can put that in. That's getting worn next game. It's getting worn next game, man. And what's making it worse? I can hear the little kids playing outside. I think he's just banging something repeatedly. Xhaka. Possession away again. Partey. Told man, we got to have a conversation about Partey soon. To Martin Odegaard. Again, bro, everybody's coming short. Xhaka. Odegaard. Probably going to lose it soon. Finds Thomas Partey. Man said we're going to spin the block dead. Ain't doing nothing, man. You ain't even got a dinger for that. Probably just stalling that in first gear and that. Martin Odegaard tries to line up a shot. Looked like a handball. Plays continued. And again, West Ham will clear it. Saka. Partey. Like I said, just focus on ruining the clean sheet, man. And we finally get one. Laka, cool. I did say I have a feeling Lacazette's going to score. It is what it is. That's dead. 37 minutes played. West Ham 3, Arsenal 1. You know, who's getting saved? Listen, who's going to get a little bit of propaganda? Is it Thomas Partey? Thomas Partey and primarily Odegaard. The only one absolutely trying to ting. Callum Chambers, who everyone was chatting shit about, actually gets the assist. That's the only good thing we've done. You know, only positive. Only positive. Shout out Chambers, man. That's the only, you know what, Chambers, shout out to you. You know, everyone was saying Chambers is looking dead, he's this and that. He's got the assist. He's dead, bro. What hairdryer treat? He ain't giving no one no hairdryer treatment, man. He's only going to give it to the guys that are actually good. Saka, broski. Saka, look up, man. Everyone's just frustrating me today because we're just not doing the basics, man. I feel like Fabian Delph. It's about the basics. And again, this is how we get length for the fourth one because again, disjointed. Thomas Partey's woken up a bit. It's a shame that you've done it when we're 3-0 down. Odegaard's again trying. Saka. Chambers on this right-hand side now. Odegaard thought he's going to shoot. He puts it in the box. Evades everyone. That looked like a corner, ref. And again, West Ham are giving half chances and stuff. But boy, you deserve this, man. You deserve this. At least, like, I did say I have a feeling Lacazette was going to score. At least he makes me look a bit mystic and that. You know, it's another goal for Lacazette. You know, he's helped by a deflection. They might even shake that one off him. They might shake that one off him, but it is what it is. It might be a Souček own goal technically, which I feel it's one of them ones like in the playground. You got to say strike is finished. It's just dead, fam. Oh, bro, give him some minutes. That's the next positive. Give him Martinelli some minutes. Like, too many players, you don't know what to expect from them. And that's a good pass from Lacazette. Saka, baby. Saka, baby. Saka, I love you, but you got you, Saka. You got you. I know it's hard. You got to score that. Good bit of play. Am I wrong for thinking that Arsenal could somehow get two? Partey's woken up. Lovely ball from Lacazette. I thought it overran. Saka, could you have taken a touch and made sure that went in? I love you, little Chilly, but you show your age with things like that. Could you have taken a touch? I think Saka's ability, there's a chance there for him. Thomas Partey's woken up a bit. No one's getting nothing above a 3 in player ratings if this don't pattern up right now. Xhaka tells Marie forward, and I agree, forward, bro. One criticism of Odegaard, I'd say, bro, you need to come back centrally. These players ain't good enough to give you the ball in them good positions there. Shady, if we do come back in this game, brother, you need to come on a video because you're some bookie coach that we all need to know about, man. Make sure you're hitting the like button, man. It is what it is. 40 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock, bro. Hey, Tini's just spent this whole game chasing his first touch. Tini, what happened to you today, man? Like, this is the first time I've seen you, like, play terrible. Like, I'm Tini FC, Propaganda FC, but, yo, Tini, you've been... If that was Bellerin, boy... And I'm not one of them guys that saying ifs and buts. I like equality in it. If someone's playing dead, they're playing dead. Lacazette made a big boy tackle in the first half. That don't mean much. No, everyone's been dead. You know, Partey's woken up a bit. Odegaard's been trying. Lacazette's got a goal and should have had an assist. Chambers is trying, but it's dead. It's not good enough, man. Look at it. Like, why? But Xhaka, stop telling Marie to do that. Good pass from Partey. Lacazette kept it alive. Look, bro, there's goals in this. Chambers. Oh, it's dead from Chambers, and it's an Arsenal corner, man. Like, we woke up last 5. But it's like, it's too little, too late, man. This is it. Making games harder than it needs to be. You know, no consistency. That's it. And this is why you can't. But when you man talk about top 4 and all these things, I can't sit here and back it with you lot. A lovely balling from Odegaard, but again, it's dead for us. Partey, bro. I don't know who has told Partey he's gonna join this illustrious list of scoring from outside the area. You're not on it, man. I don't mind that you're having a shot. It's positive and that, but as you lot can see, when Fabianski, not that you've asked him to do anything, he does look a bit shaky. But it is what it is. Credit to West Ham, they're doing their thing, man. Bro, Fabianski is horny to make a mistake, you know. He's itching to make a mistake against his former team. He's just trying to make it look legit, and he don't want to do it. Elvis, when you find out why Martinelli ain't getting significant minutes, I beg you tell me, broski. From other fans are rating the thing, you know it's mad. Absolute madness. 42 minutes and 37 seconds in. West Ham 3, Arsenal 1, people. Tierney restarts possession. Tierney's been dead. And the maddest thing is there's not a next guy there to involve him in. Everyone's been dead. Should be scoring. I'm not one to be telling Saka what to do, but you got to take a touch and slot that home. Maybe he's listening to the wrong Aubameyang advice, and the desperation is there. People, I was a part of me was hoping that Saka would leave a leg training there and he would dive. Bowen and Antonio have done very well. Bowen and Antonio have done very well to get out of there. Xhaka's gone for the jugular with the slide. Hey, to be fair, Xhaka's done a thing. Meaty contest. That's why I like football to be played. Meaty from both teams. Pause. And we've actually got the foul. I didn't think that was a foul from Souček. That was good old Sunday League football. Odegaard in there, Souček in there, Xhaka in there. You know, that was good football from both teams, man. I don't think there was no fouls in that. I'll take it. What happened? Come on, man. Ain't not, maybe the follow leg, but come on, man. That ain't a foul there. Tackling's gone out the game, man. Anyways, Thomas Partey in possession. Apart from that Buki shot, he's woken up. Still not good enough, though. Lacazette, Tierney. It's dead, man. You're just going backwards, man. Yeah, you're wishing on a dream, man. "44 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock, people. 260 of you locked in. Please make sure you're hitting that like button, people. There's 377 likes. Can we keep that moving to 400? I appreciate everybody locked in. Chambers wins it in the air, and it's going to go out of possession, and it does. I can't lie, pardon me. It's not that I disagree. I just feel you lot are moving like Aubameyang's the only footballer on this football pitch, man. I agree with you lot, but I mean, I think you lot are letting people get blinds, man. I can't lie to you lot. I think you lot are letting get blinds. If you're saying Aubameyang's been dead, but there's other players have been dead, fair play. I just think man are just they're not digging out their favorite footballers from. I've not seen one person apart from myself say Tierney's dead, man. Like been dead today, and I'm not trying to agenda. I'm trying to keep it true. Everybody's been dead. Like, fam, Fabianski's trying so hard to make a mistake. We're into added on time. 2 minutes of added on time. Tierney's been getting finessed in this game, man. Absolutely finesse, man. Marie, Lacazette. That's one positive as well. Towards the end of this half, we played little decent bits of good football, but it don't mean ish because the scoreline is a madness. Again, Odegaard's in possession, begging for options, and no one's on this. Chambers has done well to be an option, though. Saka moved from him, bro. Saka's in possession, and this is the only. Again, another not positive is that we're giving it to each other, but everybody's 5 meters next to each other. Like you're just giving it to the next man and doing hot potato. We need to disrupt their shape. Lovely pass from Odegaard. More of that. Chambers done well to keep it alive. Saka, get your head down and draw a foul, my guy. Dive. Saka in the box. Saka, go down. All right, cool. Finds Odegaard. My hope's gone if it goes to Xhaka. Don't. Xhaka in possession. Come on, Xhaka. I believe in you. Oh, Aubameyang. Saka, head up. Saka, head up. Head up. Drive. Tierney, go down. Drive and dive. Tierney. Lovely ball darts across. Saka! Oh, my God. You probably want a right footer there. Saka's tried to use the outside of his foot and it ain't banged. Oh, just dive, do something, man. Go down. Oh, good block from Dawson, man. Good block. He's got mentality, but today's been dead, man. Good, better corner into the box. Tierney. Saka, don't let him out, bro. Never a foul, ref. Keep going. Oh, for fuck's sake, ref, man. Come on, ref. We playing football war, man. He's put his head low. Bro, can you blame me? I'm clutching at straws, bro. Man, I'm saying dive. Like, that's how I'm desperate, man. It's 0-0, people. It's 0-0. Oh, man, I need to refill up my drink, people. So let me know your opinions of the game. I'm coming right back, people. This needs to get filled up. Once again, West Ham 3, Arsenal 1. This team is gonna be the death of D. This team is gonna be the death of... Oh, I even forgot my Jews. This team's gonna be the death of DG. My word. Anyways, big up to everybody that was still locked in. Bro, listen, get your opinions in, brother. I'm calling for, I'm desperate, bro. I'm desperate, bro. I'm calling for dives. I'm calling for penalties. There ain't penalties. I'm begging for anything, man. Bro, Kieran is saying West Ham, I rate they came to play. They remembered why they play football. Definitely the effort is unmatched. Facts, you know, facts and more facts. Bro, it feels like we can get a goal. Get your opinions in, man. Man said even Deluded has had enough of this game. Bro, listen, I love my football club, innit? I don't think we have any divine right to win. I don't think just because we're Arsenal, this and that. Like I said, credit to West Ham. They're doing their thing. Well, I'll get into it in a sec. But what I can't take is lack of accountability, lack of effort, lack of, like I say, in anything in life, the minimum is turning up. A lie? Am I talking nonsense? The minimum is turning up. The minimum is about turning up, being switched on, positive attitude, and all of those sort of things that you can control. You can't control if your manager's going to give you an opportunity, if he rates you, if you get a promotion, if you'll be in the right team. But the minimum you can do is control the variables that you come with. We knew West Ham were a great team in terms of the form. We know they're aggressive on the counter-attack. We know they're aggressive in the transition. We know they like these big games. We know Bowen, Antonio, Lingard, Ben Rama. We know they're all in good form. Lo and behold, you saw what happened, people. You saw what happened, And again, this is where I have to question the mentality. West Ham turned up. West Ham went to sleep on time. They went up knowing they're playing a game of football. I don't think we looked like we knew we was playing a game of football today, personally. I don't know what we thought. The wickedest thing, toward the last 5, 10, maybe even 15, I did think there's goals here. Saka could have scored. There's been the clutching at straws, as a good term somebody said, but it's dead, man. It's mad. It's mad dead. Credit to West Ham, but it's a thing where, again, we're losing 3-1. But they haven't played like a team that's fifth and all of those sort of things. To the degree they have, we've just opened up our front and allowed them to do this, which is jarring, man. What are you guys saying, man? Daniel has said, big up DG, but this team has no fight. Tactics look shocking. Man had to take a walk, smash the like button. Man said I had to get lit, Atka said, I rate Arteta, but the tactics weren't it for the 31st 30. We got bullied for 35 minutes. A is saying, I'm telling you, we need to question Mikel Arteta for this. He hadn't picked the right team and drilled the right mentality to go out and win the game. To a degree, I think with these players, we're at a point where, man, after you can take man to the water, you can't help them drink, but I feel it. It's the inconsistency for me. One day we're incredible, the next a joke. Stop giving me hope. This is unacceptable. Sorry, it can't go on like this. Big up yourself, Prime. He said, like I said, Arteta wasn't late. It was for the tactics. Fair play. He got the lineup wrong again. Really, bro. When I sit here and I tell you lot, as much as I like Leno, my man is shaky. He's booky. He does dodgy things. You lot call me a hater and say this and that, bro. Leno is booky, Leno in the foot for the Leno's giving it away for the first goal. Second goal, sorry. Tierney's been trash as well for that goal, but they're gifting it away. Every player out there's been trash. Yeah, Odegaard's tried a thing and Partey's fixed up a bit and Saka's tried, but trying is dead. I shouldn't have to praise man for trying. We deserve to be that. We deserved it. From a neutral point of view, as much as I'm an Arsenal fan, I enjoyed West Ham's second goal. Not the fact that they scored, but that's what I want to see from my team. Quick attacks. We never looked like we're in it, and Lingard's made a career of that. Lingard knows how to make them runs into the box. Antonio's got a goal and assist. He's on it in games like this, people. Leno, maybe even for that second, Leno could have done better. I'm not blaming Leno because it should have been stopped before that. The second goal was an absolute joke, I believe. Sorry, the first goal was good. The second goal, it was jarring. Second goal just shows the difference between a street smart team and an unsmart team. You're just not here. You're not here. Leno, again, it should have been stopped before Leno, but what the hell is that from Leno for the second? Seriously, people. You can't there's too many goals Leno concedes where he gets beaten at that near post. Sorry, it's too simple. I'm not blaming Leno for that, apart from what he could have done better, because that shouldn't have happened. But come on. And then Leno for the third, the third one where he's giving it to Tierney. Tierney's effed around as well. Tierney's out of possession. And again, look at the run. Look at Souček. Late runs, bro. We've been effed by 2 late runs into the box. 2 late runs from Lingard and Souček, bro. This is it. You need to be wake up. But listen, because Lingard he's clocked the pattern. Him, Vardy, Kane, Jogba before they clock the pattern. They know how to play against Arsenal. All I can say is these lot need to take it up, bro. We woke up for 10 minutes, but the problem is, we're going for the other 35. We're going for the other 80 minutes of football in general. It's a Souček own goal. It's not been given to Lacazette. He's been shagged there because I've seen worse efforts given. That's the only positive for me. We did a thing, Lacazette's been involved in another goal where, his first touch might let him down. It is what it is. We'll take that. Fabianski, like I said, he's moving horny to make a mistake. So can we really do that? I can't lie. It might be a teeny off Saka left back thing, It might be. Tierney might have to get clipped. I cannot lie to you. Tierney or Aubameyang, I might clip one of them. But who do you bring on, bro? Pepe and Martinelli need to enter the fray. Maybe Lacazette and Aubameyang. Really quickly. Maybe even just stay on the pitch. Let Saka do that. But it is what it is. They're going to need to fix up. My opinions on halftime, people, because I've been so caught up with what you lot are saying. Make sure you hit the like button and you're here for the live reaction after. Bro, you all saw it. Well, for about 30 minutes, disjointed, second best in the air, mentally weak, no man or game management from the manager or the players, very reactive football, in search of long balls. I should add to that, lack of movement. I think only party to the degree, but only Odegaard trying, and even then, I don't want to be praising man for trying. You should be trying. We woke up last 5 or 10 with a couple good moves and passes, but again, we're losing 3-1. It don't mean nothing. Ultimately, for me, it's frustrating because I hear more lip service before and after, and especially when I hear things, Leno coming out as well and saying, yo, we can't play like how we played before. We can't play like how we played like that or against Olympiacos, or we're not winning. Ultimately, it's lip service. Right now, at this moment in time, I very much doubt I'm going to see those mic videos and then all access, all touches over a game. And this is the joke. Too much lip service, no consistency. This is why I told fans, calm the hell down after beating Spurs, because we're 10th. Arsenal are good for a couple of good results over a season. Last year, we had the FA Cup, but in large part, it was dead, You look at this year, we've beaten United, beaten Chelsea, beaten Spurs. We'll give you those things. Leicester, we'll give you those things. 4 or 5 games out of 38 in the league and however much with all comps. We'll give you that. That's what Arsenal are. Win couple battles, lose the war. It means nothing. It's another game, like for me, against Leicester, against Wolves, many other ones, Villa, Southampton to a slight degree, where before you talk about how good the team is or how much problems they have and how whatever, we know what happened last game. We needed 5 minutes to beat this team last game. We had to score in the last 5. You can't go into a game with this lax mentality, especially a team that's 5th, especially with a manager and a club that's flying high. Lingard, we knew he was scoring. We knew he is. He's got our number. He's playing games. He's playing for England. He's doing his thing. Antonio, again, they started strong. We couldn't get on our own half. We were treating them like they were Barcelona. To concede 2 goals from more or less, the 3 goals they scored were lovely goals from their perspective. They caught us cold for the second. The third goal, they capitalized on our mistakes. They set it with the first. They're playing some good football, but we're playing appalling. We're playing appalling, people, so far. Hopefully the second half is different, but we're reactive. Again, Fabianski, their centre halves, they've had nothing to do. It does feel like West Ham are a bit frail. If you do ask problems, they can concede, but it's poor. We've been effed by 2 late runs, people. If you look at it beyond other things, Lingard and Souček, they're not being picked up. Late runs, transition, it's all poor, man. It's terrible, people. It's terrible. And when you get into this is always what's going to happen. This is why I say you can't cheat it. I don't want to hear nothing about about tiredness. I don't want to hear it. I don't, because I don't feel tiredness is a problem. I don't. When we're winning these sort of games, when there's twice to play in a week, we're not crying about tiredness. So I don't want to hear about tiredness. The players haven't, the manager's done a madness with his lineup, and the players mentally haven't been there. Once again, Arteta's overcomplicated things, but once they step over that white chalk, they're accountable. And them players there, I see Odegaard wants to try a thing. Saka's not been perfect, but he's tried a thing. It's terrible. Like I said, the first goal is an absolute terrible one to concede. The second one, we're switching off. The third, we're inventing it on ourselves. You know, West Ham have won this game because we've been terrible. You know, they look like a team that was prepared for this. We deserve this. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Sorry, people, but I think I'll make a good little 10-minute video assuming this don't change, man. Bro, Telwood, take it away. But like you said, how is Alba getting anywhere near this team with his last performance? Again, I think not you, but I just feel everybody's concentrating on him. Xhaka positioning all for his usual, and he should have been straight on the free kick, blocking it. Bro, you shouldn't. You told him, don't let man take the free kick. You know, the second goal was so appalling, man. I mean, the third, yeah, it was the second. You know, you're told, stand on the ball, people. Sorry, so you lot can actually see what I'm typing. Stand on the ball. Street smart. Nobody awake. Lingard was though. Like Lingard was though. Like Lingard is street smart. Lingard is street smart, bro. Whatever you say about Lingard, man's played under Alex Ferguson and even David Moyes, bro. Them experienced Scottish managers, dog, it's common sense. And to be fair, do I praise the street smartness or do I just start to borderline call it stupidity from Arsenal now? Cause we're ramping. You know, Souček was involved. Again, we're not picking up our runners and then the transition. Like we have paid for this. It's dead, man. Bro, don't get twisted. Arteta's messed around. Like Arteta's effed around, but I'm onto these players. Because when we win, man, I saying Xhaka, I told you so. Xhaka's coming out here and doing interviews. You know, everybody loves Aubameyang. I'm not saying you should hate him. You know, lack of this, that, and the other. These are experienced players, you know. These are not young G's. Apart from Saka, who is young out there, teeny to a degree, but even him, these are not young players. You know why you need to start a game strong. You know why against a team that's effing fifth, you need to start a game strong, people. Come on now, man. That's what's frustrating about me. Of course, what's frustrating me. Of course, I'm vexed that we're not winning and all of these things. But it's like how anything can happen in a football game. I have no problem losing if you lose to a better team. In it, if they were the better men and you did everything you could, what can you say? It's just before I talk about how good West Ham were and all the plaudits they deserve, and I look at my team, yet again, it's another defeat where we're doing stupidness, where we haven't looked like a football team. Like, what's going on? Is what it is. You lot, they deserve it though. You know, when you don't do the thing, the basics right, this happens, people. This happens. Love to chat, fam. Love to chat. Oh, these players, listen, these players are atrocious, man. They make me sick because, again, the manager, again, I'm not excusing him. I've got no allegiances to anyone but my football club. But some of these players have played under a couple of managers now, and they're still part of this. So, is it the manager? Is it you? And Arteta looks vexed. I hope he shouted at them. I hope you shouted at yourself as well, because you're doing this Man City thing. Like I told you, he keeps doing this Man City thing where he thinks he can overcomplicate things, bring in certain men that are not being utilized. They're not of that level. When you got players that are street smart, sensible, and stuff like that, you can do that. You cannot use Cancelo and just randomly bring him in, or play Cancelo on the left, Walker on the right, or that mad stuff that Pep does. We ain't got people that are levels from that. You barely know what you're getting game by game. You lot got 45 minutes. Make it as nervous as you can for West Ham is all I say to you lot. You know, it's about saving face now. It's about saving face. Big up David Moyes and Stuart Pearce. You know, you got done. Them man, they're experienced. How much experience is that between those two guys? Don't forget, Stuart Pearce is a 30 manager in his own right, in the sense of he's managed the Premier League. You can't buy experience. I look at, and what people forget as well, people, David Moyes is significantly more experienced than Arteta. He's got Stuart Pearce there. You know, who's got Sammy Lee? Somebody's got Sammy Lee. It might be Klopp. Who is there for Mikel Arteta? With all due respect, I see Donny's with no AirPods. One earpod. One's all died. So that tells me about your preparation. If one's charged and one's not, you know, you're probably using Find My iPod on the other one. Can't even find the other one. You know, who is telling Arteta, no, yo, bro, that isn't the thing you should be doing. It's a bit dodgy in that regard. Again, this is why you cannot undervalue experience, in my opinion, because, you know, Arteta's coaching stuff is what I'll call that. But the second half has kicked off, man. You know, you need that, people. Like, who is telling him he's doing mad stuff? Is what it is, though, man. Second half has kicked off, people. Arsenal 1, West Ham 3. Bro, you better, all I'd say to the boys, you have to make talking turf a rate, but they better be. Lacazette in, dip for me, dip for me, dip for me. Fakri. Lovely from Diop. Diop, I can't lie. It should be 3-2 there. Diop deserves his flowers. He's taking it off the line. Fantastic reading of the game. Set it now. Set it now. That's what I wanted to see in the first half. We've kicked off. That's gassed me now. I'm not going to lie. I'll be shameless if you somehow twang this. Xhaka forward to Aubameyang. Martinelli needs to come on, man. Even if you got to take off, play with no fullbacks. Tierney's put a ball in the box. Surely that's a corner for Arsenal. You know, big up Diop. Bro, man, an earpod man, bro. I don't, bro. You ain't got none of them good ones. Oh, this team is half a dozen of one and then whatever the other. Lovely from Diop, though. But who's following up on that, though? Chambers involved again, though. You don't always chatting ish about Chambers, to be fair. You know it's a collapse when Chambers probably been one of your best attacking players. Odegaard puts the corner in. David Luiz, Declan Rice will be there, and Declan Rice will hook that. And again, it looks like we're doing a bit of what West Ham were doing, but suddenly, you know, we need 2 goals. 47 minutes into the game, once again, West Ham 3, Arsenal 1. Bro, to fix things, you have to start with the players, man. And this is why I get Arteta at one thing, because you knew the job he was coming into. I know a lot of these players are badly coached, bad habits, but when he was winning FA Cup with Xhaka and all these things, no one was saying that. And I told you, look, don't let the form gas you. Too many of these players are iffy. In 4 or 5 games, you don't know what they're on. Very few players in this team. Fair enough, Tierney's played atrocious, but realistically, there's not going to be too many of these performances from him. Other man, this is standard. They've been doing this. It is what it is. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Well, again, I'm not here to save face for any of the players, but if you're watching the game, you would think it's all Aubameyang and Chambers is the worst player on earth, which, you know, people are letting their favourites hide, bro. Nobody's mentioning Tierney like that. Not that I'm thinking it. Partey to Xhaka. Xhaka has found Tierney. Tierney to Aubameyang. Aubameyang being pressed and closed down. Does meaty, and it's here with Jesse Lingard. Again, we've had them camped in their half now within the first 2-3 minutes of the second half, but it's not good enough. Even Marie's put Xhaka under a lot of pressure there. That's a hospital pass. Partey finds Lacazette. Lacazette does very well, and he's too much on it for Saka. It is what it is, people, man. It is what it is. And we will do moments like this. I don't know why they're showing that again. Now we're winning our first and second balls. Chambers wins it. Saka misses out to Cresswell, but it's Partey's here. Granite to Marie. Whole man start gassing up Marie as well. Like, I love Marie, but it's like, man, think this guy is a god, fam. Like, the way Arsenal fans speak about Marie, you'd think he's the best in the league, which, again, I'm not saying he's rubbish. I like Marie, but it's just, you don't know how fans are, in it. They start moving like, man, are invincible and all those sort of things. Odegaard in possession, who's had a decent performance, finds Bukayo Saka. Chambers, Odegaard. Difference is there's no movement for Odegaard. He's done well to find Chambers there. We're probably going to need an extreme ton of individual brilliance. Odegaard, Saka, and Lacazette have done this very well here. Callum Chambers probably overcooked that ball into the box, and it will fall to Xhaka. Xhaka's done well to find Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Odegaard. Odegaard's done very well. Probably the wrong pass there to Lacazette. But you can see nerves in the West Ham team. You can see nerves. And again, this is like us in the first 10. The balls are just coming straight back to us with Granit Xhaka. The problem is, ultimately, you're not asking questions. Not asking any questions. It's absolute Mazzolini, people. Bro, Marie's played enough games, bro. Like, played enough games, played big games as well. Played City, played against City, played Chelsea, played today. Like, the jury's still out on him. Okay, now Tierney, I don't know what Tierney was out there in the first half. That was looking like Andre Santos, but he's back now and it's a lovely turn. Partey's found Odegaard. Odegaard's heavy touch is saved. It looked like Lacazette was going to line up a shot. He's giving it on this right-hand side to Bukayo Saka. Saka ball into the box. Again, the crossing thing is kind of dead because Dawson is eating that up each and every time. Xhaka and Partey have done all right in this second half. Saka's driving. Saka, let them foul you. Saka dive, my bro. They're pursuing Saka very well there. We don't advocate cheating. Dark hearts. Appreciate that, Liam. Make sure you hit the like button. Saka in possession on this right-hand side. Odegaard looking for options. Finds none. Chambers. Ball into the box for Aubameyang. It's there. The Aubameyang not even contesting in the air for that one. Thomas Partey. Finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang gives it back to Partey. Decent opening 6 minutes. Decent opening 6 minutes. You know, very decent opening 6 minutes. But again, it doesn't mean anything, you know. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Like I said, it's a decent effort, but this is what Arsenal do. You know, we're going to focus on the first 20 and say, oh, if we played like this before, that wouldn't have been a thing. Bro, it's about playing like this from the start. Callum Chambers beats Antonio in the air, but again, there needs more. And Arteta, again, you know, you want to see changes early. This ain't the day for the 70th minute and all of those sort of things. Bro, when we're crossing to people who haven't got the ball, you know, we want to play short when we should be crossing for players. You know, what a team. It's Benrahma dispossessed. Odegaard, can we do things in less touches? Lacazette slows it down unnecessarily, but still is here with Odegaard. Finds Aubameyang, lets it down. But more positive. Again, need to do a bit more. It's still West Ham 3, Arsenal 1 with 52 minutes and 43 seconds on the clock, people. I want to see changes, to be honest. West Ham done very well to get out of problems, and Lacazette's done well to dispossess Lingard. Finally, a foul. Lingard probably playing around unnecessarily with the ball there. It's amazing, isn't it? Fast passing is working. It's great, isn't it? Actually getting the ball down and playing some passes and actually having movement. It's amazing. It's a shame we have to go a couple of goals down. Bro, Aubameyang needs to hold bench in general, because even without what's happened, even before the recent Europa League game, before the whole off-field things, yeah, he was finding form of late, but generally there's legit cause for him to not be in the lineup. I hope so, Shady, man. Odegaard's put his hands up, going to deliver this free kick. Finds David Luiz. Oh, David Luiz done well to just keep it alive, but he got under it way too much, man. It's amazing, bro. Amazing stuff. Good run from David Luiz there. Good desire from him. Just gets under it, can't keep it alive. And ultimately, he's a centre-half in the final third and reflects such. 54 minutes and 10 seconds, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button and checking out the pinned message. As you lot know, live reaction business will follow this stream. And it is what it is in that regards, people. Fabianski will restart play with a goal kick, and he'll kick it long now. Can we win the first ball? Partey misses out. Antonio's done well there. And I can't lie, the ref needs to do better there, because, you know, West Ham waited. They counter-attacked, and it could have been something for Lingard. But the refs now stopped it. I must admit, you know, you've got to be a bit clearer in what you're doing. And nobody understands. It's frustrating for both teams now. What actually happened there? Yeah, the ref should have called that from early, man. It's unintentional, but Souček's basically elbowed Partey in the face or his ear or something. He ain't gonna die, and it's not intentional, but it is a foul. And again, ref, why is he let it play? You could see that as well. Trust me, it's dead, fam. I hate when fans do it, you know, you know, it don't mean nothing. When man say, at least imagine if it was this, or imagine it was that, bro. Everyone plays dead, everyone plays good. David Moyes is peed off, gets a talking to from the ref. Will it amount to anything? I don't know. And this is another game where I think Arteta's tried to unnecessarily reinvent the wheel, and it ain't paid off, you know. Football's a simple game. Very simple game. Anyways, we're at 300 and I'm capping people. 446 likes. Can we keep that going to 500? Fantastic interaction from you guys from start to finish. If only Arsenal wanted it as much as you lot. I hear what you're saying, my guy, but I think it's just that we're crap. You know, what are West Ham in? They're not in Europe. They're not playing like they're playing like a team right now, or were playing like a team in the first half that I win bloody Premier League champions. And Ben Rama is in possession here. Partey does well to block it. I don't think it's that, man. You know, money, coaching, time, all of these things are relevant and are applicable to Arsenal people, applicable to Arsenal, whatever you want to refer to it as. But at the same time, you've got to have some accountability. West Ham have spent less than us. They look like a twice the better team. Like I said, we're treating them like Barcelona. So at some point, you have to have accountability on how poor these players are. Question marks whether with the management. And then once again, Declan Rice is being marked by Bukayo Saka, which all of this gives me nerves. West Ham have a corner. Once again, you can see Souček and Dawson being, using Diop to kind of hide behind. Cresswell delivers the ball in. It's a terrible cross from Cresswell, but it's still on the edge of the area here with West Ham. Souček will get onto that. We'll keep it simple, try and put the ball in the box. Partey's got his head on that. But again, we cannot break. It will just go straight back to Fabianski. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I appreciate that. And see you saying spot on commentary, DG. Very articulate and well balanced. I appreciate that. I try to, man. Like I said, West Ham deserve what they're doing. And this is the thing. There's been a drop-off in West Ham's gameplay, but the job's done for them, in my opinion. Obviously, now obviously I hope we can equalize or even win, but I'm just caring about saving face now, man. Make it look like 3-2. It looks better than 3-1. We might be able to forget the fact that it was 3-0 at a point. We should have passed the pad. Kofal's done very well to find Antonio. Antonio driving, it's a scary sight. To be fair, I'd be very angry at Antonio if I was one of the West Ham players. To be fair, he's built like a truck. I don't know if he'll take it, but he should have looked to pass it. If you score, it's the spectacular one. But I think if he passes that's 4-1 there, Not that there was much options, but, you could see Souček pulling out into space, kind of like what Antonio did to initially receive the ball, people. Died down, bro. It's too late, fam. It's too late. I'd rather lose 4-2 than 3-1. But it comes down to the players have to police and manage themselves. Like I said in the week, and they can't do it. Aubameyang's done. I mean, that little flick's gonna look nice, and Tierney's here down the left-hand side. Once again, it's too slow. It slows down. And what hates me, there's no individualness at this team. Oh, saying that's a foul, ref. That's a foul. About good little bit of trickery from Aubameyang there. I don't know what Kofal's on about. This is what I'm getting mad about. Take the ball, like I said. What's all this finessing for the ball, man? You look looking like you don't want to restart. Good little trickery from Aubameyang, but like that slide tackle you did was dead. To be fair, I think he's bought that. I think he's fouled by someone else, but I think he's bought that. I wouldn't say he's just having a bad game. Let's not lie now. Of course, Aubameyang cares. They all care, but they're just crap in the way they go about it, man. And to be fair, you can't see it correlates, man. Half an hour left, people. Or better yet, 59 minutes and 30 seconds. We've got a free kick in a half decent area. Bukayo Saka, and Odegaard over it. The way Saka is standing, he's not hitting this with his right peg. He runs over it. Odegaard delivers. Comes to nothing. West Ham will clear courtesy of Ben Rama, and it'll be a throw in to us. Substitutions, please, Arteta. We're at that period now. Even if not that Chambers has been worse than anyone, but even if you could sacrifice a Chambers for a Saka right back that can free up Pepe on there, like I think we need to, man. Chambers, I can't lie. Maybe the ref was giving us too many fouls. I mean, giving up fouls against us too many in the first half. It seems like he's just giving Arsenal anything in this second half. I can't even lie. But nonetheless, 60 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock. It is West Ham 3, Arsenal 1 on the Lord's Day, Sunday. I can't even eat my Sunday dinner now. Like, it's never going to taste the same now that we lost. Saka receives the ball and turns, finds Partey. I don't know what Partey saw there, but it goes back to West Ham. And ref, that's never a foul. And we've taken it quickly. It's a foul for us. Ref has just said play on Saka. Chambers, this is where we need an out-and-out left fullback now. Odegaard, lovely ball. Chambers across. Yeah, own goal. Get the ball. Get the ball. Get the ball. Shout out Craig Dawson. Get the ball. Half an hour on this clock. Listen, you lot stop getting on to Chambers. Chambers is on this thing. Shout out to Chambers. He gets it. He gets it. What are we saying? Chambers hype. 3-2. Boys, you know it's going to be 40 West Ham, innit? We're going to... Good play, man. Shout out to Tierney. Do you know who needs praise for that? Lacazette. Took it quickly. Partey. Odegaard's been on something. This is the Odegaard I want to see. Like I said at the start of this, in the first few weeks, he's been on something. It was a good ball from Chambers. And if I scrutinize that, why is nobody attacking that? This is what it is. Get up. Pattern up. I don't care about how good we've been. Pattern up now. West Ham, they're getting shook now. What a pass, people. Graham, big up yourself, Graham. I know you because of where you're based, you find it hard to sometimes be able to watch the games and that. So I appreciate all of you like that tune in to me if you're at work or you can't watch the game and you want to live the game through me or just stay into it. It is what it is. Bro, stay tuned on. Bro, man, we're on. Listen, let's not do the fan thing, but man, this is why I was saying you lot are just moaning at the wrong guys because I think Chambers tried a thing. Odegaard's going to be the one to make this happen for us, and he's probably my man of the match. I don't even like the man of the match thing when you lose because no one's man of the match, but he gets it. And this is what I called to see from Odegaard at the start. I want to see a man that looks like he should be at Real Madrid with a bunch of pretenders. And Arsenal have a corner. And I love that. You see, instantly Odegaard's running over there, man. Bro, two own goals, bro. West Ham have scored 5 goals today, but it is what it is. You know, eating today. And I think even though, let's be real, Chambers and Cedric, they're not the answers at fullback, but I think they highlight just how bugged and bog standard, in fact, below bog standard Hector Bellerin might be. Lovely ball into the box from Odegaard. Nobody attacking that. Partey, you know what? Partey, bang it, man. This might be the game you score from 30 yards. Xhaka to Odegaard on this right-hand side. Odegaard swings it in. Bro, no one's attacking it. Rice does very well. I don't know why Lacazette was waiting for that. Mikel Antonio's tried to spin on the ball in a dangerous series, giving it to Tierney. This is where I need to see diving, boys. I'm sorry. Someone go down in the box. West Ham look like they're getting nervous. Someone go down. David Luiz tries to leng it. Falls to Lacazette. Lacazette, go down, man. Someone just get in the box, go down. Let someone clip your leg, man. This must be fantastic for the neutrals because, oh, my word. It must be apart from that poor pass from Lacazette. But it's now West Ham are getting nervous. Make sure you keep hitting the like button. Big up the people them all over the world. When we've got people from Australia, it's 3:20 a.m. I'm sure you're as awake as hell. Chambers has done his thing. Let's be real. Over a 38 game period, Chambers isn't it in it, but it is what it is. Odegaard's on crud. There's only a couple man I salute today. You know, I think Partey and Tierney have turned their performances around, but it's dead. And Matt, you're right. You don't get own goals without putting balls into the box and playing good football. You know, actually trying to attack. I don't know why the man there were treating it like Barcelona, and we're gonna pay for our mistakes in those first 20 minutes. Once again, it's 90 minutes of football. We've done our thing in the second half. What 10, 20 odd minutes? What about the 45 in the first? It don't matter, but it is what it is. Great game for the neutrals, brother. Big up the New York ones. Probably, man. I'm on clipping it. I'm on it. I'm on doing that, man. Might even just have to. You want to keep all the attacking players on, but you might have to. You know, Smith Rowe, Saka. I mean, Smith Rowe needs to get onto this field. You know, do you sacrifice Saka? Do you just pull Chambers to the side? To be fair, Chambers been involved. You know, do we just take a risk and go do a madness like just say Xhaka or Partey, which I'd rather Partey just go centre half, pull off Marie, go with 3 defenders and make our midfield just defend. We're gonna have to go for something. It's been a game where both teams, obviously right now it's 3-2 to West Ham. Both teams, and I definitely know David Moyes because he's more experienced, very unhappy with those goals. You know, play to the whistle. They're moaning. Callum Chambers has got caught in possession and West Ham can counter. An extremely lovely West Ham that we've got rubbed out. Oh my God, people. I don't even know how to describe that to you. Tierney's made a lovely block, and just before that, there was a lovely block. Bowen should have done a madness. This is a great game for the neutrals, I'm sure. Complete calamity for Arsenal. Lingard driving run, finds Mikel Antonio. Heavy touch with Mikel Antonio, takes into the path. Tierney with the first block, and then an important second. You know, I can't forget the first half, Tierney, but Tierney's doing his thing again. You know, boss case, firmly boss case. We was guilty, but we busted. Let's not get too gassed because at the same time, it's another set piece. And Tierney's the wrong side of the die up. It's a good ball into the box from Lingard. Leno got something on it. Partey does well to make sure it's not another corner. And why am I them not breaking with him? Who's there? Referee, Calamity, Aubameyang. Driving run from Aubameyang. He gets us further up the field. Arteta, the boys are doing their job, but you need to now do yours. We need something. I don't know who you take off. I don't know what you do, but something needs to change now. You need some fresh legs. I don't know if you take off Saka, go with Smith Rowe, do the ball, make it a game for the ballers. You know, it's looking like it's a game for the tight spaces and that. Do you take off one of Laka and Aubameyang? Do we take the risk and take off a Xhaka or a centre half or a fullback and go with more attackers? We're gonna need to do something, man. It looks like Holding, Ceballos, and Pepe are warming up. Unless there's an injury, you can't imagine Holding's going to make it easier for us to score. Bro, I think Arteta's vexed, fam. I think Arteta's vexed. We saying pandemonium in the box. I needed to say that, innit? Is what it is. One thing I will say, this game has been a mad one, but I appreciate you lot that have been on it with me, man. I really do, man. It means a lot. Especially you neutral fans, because you must just be looking at my emotions all over the place, man. Anyways, 3-2 to West Ham, 67 minutes and 8 seconds, people. David Luiz, long ball forward, tired. And again, I think something needs to change between one of Lacazette or Aubameyang. We have to try something else. Partey's found Laka has found Oba. Oba's made someone skank. Oh, West Ham are just getting bodies there. Laka's done well. Odegaard! Funded into a West Ham man. Pandemonium again. Pandemonium. I thought it was that. Oh, David Luiz is lost out there. What's going on? Players continue. I can't lie. The ref wants Arsenal to win because West Ham should have had their fouls. I can't lie. Step overs from Odegaard. Saka gets the ball into the box. Bro, you see the thing about crossing in the box? One of these players got to want to get on it. It don't look like Aubameyang or Lacazette want to get on it. I can't lie. Between Saka and Odegaard, Ben Rama has sent somebody shop. And he puts in a ball over the top. It didn't bang because Tierney's surveilling. I think Tierney's recovered a bit, but, you know, that was the worst 20 minutes I saw in Tierney's. First 20 minutes I've seen in Tierney's Arsenal career, man. I know he's had bad games, but my word, Tierney. Chambers, good ball into the box. But again, no one attacking, fam. What's going on? I'm not going to sit here and gas. He wasn't the best of passes, but, you know, if that's Vardy, that's how Vardy gets these little scumbag goals, just following it. This is it as well, man. Bro, Martinelli's the sort of guy, you know, Martinelli in a healthy way, he's on the scumbag thing. You know, Martinelli, I think Martinelli will get, you see all them pandemoniums in the box? I think Martinelli will get something on that. Genuinely think he'll get something. DG, send your commentary, send your CV, sorry, to BBC. We need a commentator for the people. They ain't going to let man in, but it is what it is, man. Bro, scumbag got, bro, we need, bro, we've got 2 scumbag goals. Sometimes you just need to scumbag it, and we're inventing our own mistakes. Leno's passing and goal kicks has been meaty. And look, ref, look at the time wasting. Mikel Arteta has tried to continue play. You know, it's dark hearts from Cresswell. Can't sit here and cap. You know, you can't blame a man for doing that. It's 3-2, 20 odd minutes left, 69 and 10 seconds for those of you who care about the score clocks. But it is what it is. I can't lie. Second half, we've been a bit dodgy and open on the counter. You know, Mr. One Earpod Man is giving Arteta some advice. He's probably, to be fair, he's probably the one that told him what he needs to do in this thing. It's nervous, man. Partey finds Granite. Laka's making a good run there. So is Aubameyang. And Aubameyang's found. Aubameyang sort the first touch out. Buddy, Aubameyang, come on, man. Yeah, man. It's time to make some subs. And West Ham are here on the counter. The only thing is we've got 5 shirts back and they've got 3 men. They'll probably make something happen. Lingard's got to do a lot better to find Antonio there. I can't lie. Even for David Moyes' men, they need to make some subs. They're not lucky, but they're very fortunate that we were very crap in those first 20. Second half FC. Me, I'm not, listen, I'm not of this belief of, yeah, we were this, but that. But man need to play good for 90 minutes. It's a 90-minute game. Pardon me, it's not even tournament football. Like, it's dead. Game is super open, man. Hey, Fabianski, someone give Fabianski a brown envelope, man. Just tell him to let this in, man. Come on, man. Once a gooner, always a gooner, and them things there, man. I got no beef with West Ham in it, so it is what it is if they win. You know, West Ham, I'm sure, you know, I ain't got no beef with them. I like the club. Like, I think, oh, Lacazette said someone shop. Oh, ref, where's the advantage? Ref. I'm guessing we did play the advantage, but Lacazette sent someone shop, and for the first time this game, Odegaard's touch is heavy. I'm not gonna lie, it did look like the ball fully went out of there, but Lingard's been allowed to carry it on. I guess all the ball and them things there. I think Martinelli's needed, man. I think the last thing these defenders want to be against somebody fully fit and positive, man. Broski, ask him again, Patrick. Ask him again. Look at Tierney's got the freedom of the city there. Carla, we need to stop the slow thing, man. This is what West Ham want. You know, it's a 3-2 lead. Psychologically, let's think about it logically. They're thinking we're winning 3-0. Shit, it's 3-2. We might be, you know, it's long if we draw this. We need to keep playing fast. The more you allow them to sit back, they're getting confidence. And obviously, as the game goes on, bro, David Moyes experienced. He's gonna tell them stop going forward and all those sort of things, man. Trust me, clinic. Bro, this is what I tell you. Look, Len, I'm willing to put my hat on it, man. I think Leno's a good keeper, but there will come a day if this whole team is in the image we would like it to be. You're looking at a new keeper. I'm telling you, Leno is not levels consistently, man. He's very suspect. If he had a decent defense, he'd be a lot better. And you can get away with him, but I'm telling you, we'd be looking at another goalie. West Ham have settled though, and Kofal, Rice, Bowen, and Lingard are just keeping possession for West Ham. 72 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock, people. You have the feeling it's either going to end 4-2 or 3-3. And West Ham are doing all they can to make it 4-2. Declan Rice has found Bowen. Bowen's kept it in. Rice will swing it into the box first time. Marie missed the header. David Luiz done very well. And Tierney will just hook it clear. Lacazette's done well, but again, second best. One man can't do it all. West Ham are looking very nervous, and it's shown there giving the ball away. Bro, I don't blame him. He did his thing, man. And this is it, man. David Moyes, you know, he needs guys that are managing the game. He knows they're a bit nervous. Like you can see it there. He's taken off Bowen and he's going with an extra man in Noble. Very, very smart substitution from David Moyes. 73 minutes and 11 seconds on the clock. Hope this is being added on for him taking forever to get off. And this is what I don't like from my team. I'm not one of these guys who cares about this sort of stuff. But even just the psychological thing, even by just pushing him off, it tells the ref, oh, this guy might be taking long. Smith Rowe has come on. And like I said, I don't mind that. I think this is a game for the ballers. I did think Xhaka should have come off. Xhaka's come off. I'd assume Odegaard is going to move in there. But Kyle Saka's come off as well. Hopefully that's for Pepe. Yep, straightforward. Pepe, here we go. West, the last one. You know, Mr. Martinelli. I'm not being funny. He sets it with his infectious nature. Yep. Like Jester Fan is saying, though, great show. Have you hit the like button, people? Show the support and growth. Doesn't cost anything. Great show. Facts, my guy. Arsenal are going to concede this fourth. Chambers has saved our bacon. Arsenal, fuck's sake, bruv. My word. Leno tried his best to make sure it went in. Listen, I can't even describe what that is. Just make sure you look the highlights. Look up the highlights in it. What a football team, innit? What a football team, bro. You don't see some of these things in under 13s football, let alone for Arsenal, you know. You lot are big Premier League footballers, you know. My word. The less said, the better in it. I don't know what to say, bruv. I don't know what to say. Sometimes some calamitous moment. He's tried a lot, but ultimately some calamities. A lot of calamitous. Partey finds Lacazette. Goes for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, I'm going to need some of that energy like against Spurs, man. Bang it and hit the crossbar from now, man. About 15 minutes left, people. Arsenal need a miracle, innit? Thomas Partey. Bro, Partey's never going to stop this, innit? Partey, bro, who has told him this goal is landing? You're not scoring from outside the area, brother. Bro, what was that from Thingy, from Leno? Seriously, what was that from Leno? Yeah, there is subs, to be fair. Like, I love Partey, but these shots, fam, these shots are tired, man. He's living a movie. I don't know who said, do you know what it is, yeah? You know, they do say if you fail 9 times, you got to get up again. So I do like the mentality, but bro, the whole approach to it is just mad, man. You're moving like you're just like a year 11, just trying to boot a football from the year 7s as far as you can. Tierney's bugging out now, and West Ham could be on the counter-attack. West Ham have been slowed down, but it's still here with Declan Rice. Declan Rice, a way better footballer technically than giving credit for, and he's found Ben Rama. No foul, he'll run in. Oh, for fuck. Oh! They've hit the post. This is Kalam. My heart can't take this game, people. This is Kalam. This is Kalam. This second half is too Kalam. This is a madness. And we've got a foul. We're so lucky we've been given a foul. This absolute calamity. I don't know why Antonio's looking. Is he looking for a penalty or is he shouting at somebody? I don't know. Or if he's angry at himself. It must be. Come on, the footballing gods must be telling us that's 3-3 then, man. Even Marie got ripped there. That's too easy for Marie. Look, Marie, wrong side. To be fair with you, the myth. Oh, my word. We are calamitous, man. We are calamitous, bro. We are calamitous, fam. Like, we are calamitous. We've hit the woodwork 16 times, and West Ham have hit the woodwork 19 times this season, people. You know, at least this is entertainment value. I know there's FA Cup and all these things in the league. You know, it's been entertainment value. Aston Villa, please do your job. Because I know Spurs fans are my Spurs mates. I'm seeing the texts already. They're already getting the laughs in. To be fair, Arsenal, we're talking a lot of was. 77 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock, people. Arsenal 2, West Ham 3, Chambers clears, and it will be a throw-in, man. You're just saying pause for no reason. That's them ones there where you're just hiding certain things. Ben Rama's come off, and I think he's done well. Former Spurs man Ryan Fredericks entering the fray, and, you know, it would be us to let a former Spurs man say something. You know, Moyes is telling you he's happy with 3-2. He's not trying. If he scores, he'll take that, but he's not trying to see another goal. You've seen it with the Noble substitution. You're now seeing it with Ryan Fredericks. Is he going to play him right back, or is he going to, you know, keep their current right back and go with a next one? David Luiz. Pepe glides it first time. Callum Chambers. No one in the box. Aubameyang don't fancy it, neither does Laka. Thomas Partey. Good pass to Pepe. Lets it run to Chambers. Chambers delivers. Tierney gets something on it. Odegaard. Come on. Someone dive. Laka, come on, man. Come on, Laka. You got to throw your body around, man. Bag that. Like, come on. Someone make it happen, man. Someone make it happen. Trust me, he looked like he won a competition, didn't he? You can't blame him, but Fredericks looked like, I don't know how I got here, but I'm here, innit? Bit like Jenkinson in an Arsenal shirt. Bro, I'm sorry, but just dive, but go down, like, commit it. 78 minutes and 43 seconds. West Ham look on course to winning this 3-2. I hope they're adding moments onto this clock, because it's not like, rightly so, West Ham players are not in a rush to come off this football field. Ben Rama done all he could to show Arsenal why we maybe should have, you know, went for him when he's at Brentford. Ryan Fredericks on the field. But I think there's a next goal in this game, man. West Ham have a throw over in this right-hand side. It'll be taken by Kofal. Where he'll throw it to is anybody's guess. Partey does well. Chambers, can we get it forward? Drive, Chambers. Attack the space for me. Attack the space. Pepe, get out there. This is the thing. It's narrow. Partey in possession. Again, well, everybody wants it near each other. My guy, Smith Rowe, haven't admittedly said his name too many times since he's come on the field. Smith Rowe finds Thomas Partey again. Partey, good pass to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, once again, not for the first time, loses it. I do think we're at that point now where Aubameyang needs to come off. For either Aubameyang or Lacazette, one needs to come off for Martinelli. And again, as a result of that, West Ham again are on the counter, and it's here with Lingard, and he has to do something with it. Elects to not shoot, giving way too much time on the ball. Not the very fact that he got that shot away, I'm vexed, because he's had that ball for way too long. Trust me. Trust me. Some madness, man. 10 minutes left, people. Arsenal need a miracle. It's not even Christmas, so I can't even use that play on words. But how Martinelli... God, there's a miracle. Just said Martinelli, I see my number 35 getting warmed up. Hopefully Arteta felt how I felt in that, you know, this is the last man I need to see of Aubameyang today. Aubameyang wins a smart foul, though. Can Arsenal just take it quickly again? Smith Rowe. Should we just wait for the sub? Or split players stopped. Number 14, Aubameyang's finally come off this field. You know, he's come off the nearest side. You can't moan about, man. You can't be vexed. Being dead. Martinelli, movie settings, bro. Movie settings. It's made for it. Come on. Come on. Alexis has a performance at West Ham to remember. I'm sure Martinelli does as well. I could be wrong. I could be bugging out. I swear Martinelli and Pepe scored when we beat West Ham one season. I could be lying. But hopefully my Brazilian star man can make something happen. Thomas Partey finds Odegaard. Odegaard forced a lot of Pepe there. Pepe done. Yes! 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 3-3. Lacazette. and Moyes knew it was coming. 3-3. You did get the vibes, knowing Arsenal will probably find a way to still lose this. Big up Arsenal for doing their thing. Pepe and Chambers. No one can chat on Chambers. Chambers has mashed it today. Good work from Pepe. Cheeky Pepe assists off the bench. Lacazette gets his noggin on that, you know. It don't matter who scores. Our first goal of the afternoon, really, because the rest are away goals. Arsenal emotional roller coaster. Lacazette propaganda is getting run in the next live stream. It is what it is, though. 3-3. Let's not get gas because this was dead. But I'm not gonna lie. There's 8 minutes to be played. Alex Lacazette. And to be fair with you, I'm saying Lacazette's got 2 goals. I'm saying Laka's got 2 goals today. I'm awarding him the own goal. Agenda season. Tierney, can we nick this? You know? Can we? Smith Rowe. Martinelli, I know you got something. Partey. Oh, the ball was there. Boys, don't get gas because it's 3-3. This is a game someone gets shagged. West Ham have given the ball away on the edge of their area. Odegaard passes it. Tierney, can we get a handball? Can we get something? It's falling to Pepe. Pepe does Pepe stuff. 83 minutes on the clock. Pepe, you got to lace that, broski. You got to leng it. But West Ham are in old habits now. Very good from Tierney and Odegaard. Finds its way to Pepe. Pepe, he tried to use Cresswell to mask it, but you got to leng it, rude boy. You got to smash it. You're moving too timid. Like you go to a girl's house for the first time, even timid, man. She wants you to loosen up, bro. It is what it is. Foul given to West Ham. Didn't think so. I think the ref's moving a bit mad this game, but it is what it is. I'm not getting gas because I think we're getting shagged. I think we're going to get shagged. Man of the match, Odegaard for me. Tierney's fixed up, but I'd say Odegaard and Chambers, they've mashed it. You know, they've mashed it. Everybody's fixed up in the second. Lacazette's done his thing as well. But let's be serious, man. There's a lot of football to be played. This team is trying to kill me, man. It's the Lord's Day, Sunday, and it's taking me on. But we've been doing this, and it's not even 5 o'clock yet. Mark Noble takes it quickly, finds Kofau. Long ball into the box. Chambers, get your noggin on that. Chambers, ooh. You know, I've not been happy with Leno today. I'm not going to cap, but he wins it. Smith Rowe finds Martinelli. Martinelli, energy, samba. It's Ronaldinho's birthday today, I swear. Come on, pay homage to the guy. I want to see skills. Partey. Low-key Partey's had very good games since we messed up, I'd say. Marie's recovered, but Marie was on a madness earlier as well as Louise. Odegaard's been certified. Odegaard, Pepe, Odegaard, over the top. Lacazette, strength. Laka finds Pepe. Dive, man, dive, drop, man. And I want to see someone. Oh, good drive from Rice there. Someone's got to concede the foul. You can't let Rice do that. Lovely drive from Rice. That should be an assist for him. You can't let Rice do that. He should have been fouled. You know, Leno, bro, why is Leno spilling that? That was dead. And what are we doing, boys? Pepe, you just got an assist. Wolski. Smith Rowe makes us get away. My word, what a football club we are, man. Smith Rowe has found Martinelli. It's end-to-end, but stuff, people. Entertainment value on 100. And this is what I mean when I tell you, look, the Premier's entertainment value because no one can defend. Odegaard finds Pepe. Ref, that's a pen. Ref, he's pulled. Ref. Say mums. Soft penny, I know, but ref, he's pulled. Good bit of dark arts from the centre half. Ref, he's pulled, brother. I'm clutching at straws, but he's pulled there. Bobby's got hands on him and he's dropped. 85 minutes and 38 seconds, people. My word, I'm reaching, but that's a pen for me, man. That's a pen. Bro, it's a pen. Absolute pen. OGDG, the Lord is listening to your channel today. Love, bro. I appreciate that. Thanks for the live stream, DG. Thanks for you lot for tuning in. Saying that, though, Suchek advancing forward, people. 86 minutes on the clock. Callum Chambers looks knackered. I'm not even going to cap people. Lingard finds Cresswell. Lingard, very good game from Lingard. You know, I know the way Southgate was talking about him was almost like you just called up because everybody's injured. But performances like this, man, can get called up in their own right. You know, based on form, Lingard actually deserves to get called up anyways, really. But you get the point. Bro, I can't lie. Aubameyang, low-key, I didn't say it, but Aubameyang had me thinking, yo, did Aubameyang really get subbed? Why is he celebrating? It is what it is, though. Ref, that's a yellow. Ref, what's that? Ref Fredericks has a yellow. Bro, man, are just getting away with that. I told you, Declan Rice is a baller, but I'm not gonna lie. That just shows how poor Arsenal are, bro. That's, you know, if that's Sunday League or whatever, you bring man down. You don't let man do that lovely bursting run. You bring him down. You don't let him get away with that. I don't know where it was as well, bro. He had to, bro. If that's me, I'm ref. You got to, bro. You know, trust me, didn't sell it enough, man. Try to be too honest. You gotta act like you're dying. Like, oh my god. I want you lot to see me dive one day. Not that I dive, but I know how to finesse it. Partey, lovely pass. Odegaard, you deserve a shot, man. Stop passing to everyone now. Chambers, good ball in. Fabianski spills and Lacazette's looking knackered. He's walking now. Arteta, you know, let's just take a point and move forward at this point in time. Pepe, oh, ref, never a pen, but I'm acting. Lacazette. Jesse Lingard, I can't lie, I would have loved Jesse Lingard to come off this football field. He's trying his best to make sure United fans can run their bants. He's trying his best to score, and he's taking on a knackered Callum Chambers. I think this game is getting shagged. I'm not going to lie to you lot. David Luiz, fantastic tackle from Antonio. Drive, Luiz, drive. Where's the options? A sea of claret shirts there. Only 3 man forward. Good, even better tackle from Antonio. Oh, gosh. I didn't think that was a foul. I thought that was good play, man. If this has been an entertaining game and an even better stream, please hit the like button, people. Good run from David Luiz. Mikel Antonio. Yeah, it is a foul. He's a foul still. Bro, letting it move like Maradona. And don't get it twisted. You know, Declan Rice, I've said it before. I think he's a way better technical footballer than bare people give him credit for. Is Chambers? Oh, okay. Have we taken it? Okay, that was a bit confused with the camera angles. But Pepe. Ref. If he wants his shirt, ask. Thank you, ref. Thank you. No, don't do all of that. You know you fouled him, Cresswell. Shut the hell up, man, pussy. Anyways, hit the like button, people. He's bald. Chambers has done his thing today. Callum's done his thing. Callum's done his best to at least earn another reprieve at the club. I don't know if giving him a new deal is the right thing. It is what it is. Do you know, ironically, Ak, yeah? It sounds mad, but I think Declan Rice would be, if I bought him, he'd be a centre half for me. He can do the DM thing, but I think he can do the defensive mid, but I think he's got everything to be one of the best centre halves in the Prem. You know, he's very much the modern day. He can ball out. You know, he's got a lot of technical ability, leadership, good in the air, cool with everyone. I really rate Declan Rice. You know, I used to watch him when he was at Chelsea purely because Martel Taylor-Crossdale was in the same Chelsea team as him. They had a very good Martel, Tariq. They had a very good age group. You know, they used to beat up. They're all at academies now. They used to beat up every team they used to play, man. That team there, everyone was on trial. Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, and the other. We've taken a set piece and it was dead, people. It's gone out of possession. It's 89 minutes and half a second. That's cap, man. Chambers has had plenty of bad games, bro. I can't lie to you lot. You know, where Chambers has made 64, 65 games and we still don't know if he's a centre-half, right-back or whatever. Let's be real. There's been games Chambers has been cut open. What I will say is when Chambers has been called upon this season, I think he's done well. He did all right against Burnley. I think you lot were chatting, pardon my language, you're chatting-ish about him in the first half. I don't feel he was doing anything. This game, he's had a couple of dodgy moments in the second half, but I think he's tried a thing. He's involved in at least 2 of them goals. 3 minutes of added on time, people. Pepe won ahead. He found Lacazette. He found Odegaard. And it seems like now or never if we're going to nick it. Odegaard in possession. He bottled it. And that's very good defending from Craig Dawson. Wanted to see a bit more of individualness from him. Good contest, though. First and seconds. Good contest from both teams. For Arsenal, should have started better. For West Ham, should have managed this second half better. You know, it's a simple thing like that. You know, both teams didn't do enough. A point, you know, I guess West Ham could sit there and say they could have lost it in the second. We sure as hell could have been 10-0 down in the first half. So we'll take a point. But in the grand scheme of things, it don't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help anyone. Oh, Chambers has been ripped bare times, man. So I don't. You see, with Chambers, I don't mind if he's a squad player. Like, you see, he's only been used a handful of times this season. I'm on that. But this is the thing. Whether it's Chambers, whether it's Xhaka, let's be real. Martinelli's been anonymous, by the way. Whether it's Chambers, Xhaka, David Luiz, Bellerin, even Cedric, there's better players that, oh man, don't really know what you're on. You play 2 good games. I think, yo, all right, cool. You've deeped it. Other games you're playing dodgy. You know, if it's not, Tierney's had a terrible. He's patterned in the second half, but probably the worst opening first half I've seen in Tierney's Arsenal career. But that's once in a blue moon, innit? There's very few players. Odegaard's moved into that category for me now with this performance that you know are serious. And we're going to throw this away. We've gifted away possession. Make sure you don't lose this now. Good ref never. Ref's moving a bit mad now. Ref's moving. I don't mind that from Lacazette, but that's never a foul, man. For both teams, the ref's moving a bit mad. Bro, we could have lost that first half 10-0, man. Good, bad, and a clapped, man. And this is it. This is the thing about Arsenal fans. You start wetting your pants. You know, there's very few consistent players here, bro. And the thing that's unhealthy, we've got bare players like that. You know, that we don't know what we're getting 38 period. You might win us 10 points, but you might, because of your mistakes, let us down for 10. So there's no progress. Good ball into the box by West Ham. Leno, I don't know if that's a good save or what, but either way, West Ham are in possession. I thought Noble should have banged that, to be fair. He's gone to Cresswell. I think this is the winner for West Ham. Pepe's done well to block it. Odegaard's done better to bring it down. Odegaard, fucking fantastic pass. Lacazette, referee, come on, ref pattern now. Smart foul. That's what we should have done for Declan Rice. You know, Fredericks is smart there. Frustrating, but smart. Pulls Lacazette. Make sure the game is stopped. And I think that's where they've let themselves down. David Luiz, again, you need quality on these opening stages. 20 seconds left. Based on how it could have been, we're back in the game, innit? Man can go on Twitter now. I had no intention of going on Twitter if we lost, which we still could. Chambers got man of the match. Nah, you know, I'm not saying he don't deserve that. I think for me it's Odegaard and then him, but true say Chambers has mashed it defensively as well. Marie loses out there. Is that an Arsenal foul? That's the end of the game, people. Arsenal 3, West Ham 3, West Ham 3, Arsenal 3. It is what it is in that regards, though, people. You know, we share a point of the spoils. It is what it is. We live to fight another day. But the good news is I'm going to be back again, people, not before too long. I'm going to be back online. Instant reaction, more or less. Give me 20 minutes. I might even upload quicker than that. Just going to get the link for you. Again, it's in the pinned message. But if not, it's right here for you guys, people. This has been a very entertaining game with you lot. We'll get into the man of the match and all those sort of things after. We'll get into all of my thoughts after. But for now, people, it is what it is. Please make sure you're at the next one. You're right, Beanie. What a game it was. I can't be happy about it. I'm happy at the spirit, fight, and whatnot to not lose this. But we've been down this road, innit? We're very lucky to get a draw. You know, interesting points. It is what it is. Please make sure you're at the next live stream. And I've dropped it again in here for you guys, people. It's been fantastic, but I'm going to cut out. Appreciate that, Nolita. It's been an entertaining game with some entertaining viewers, man. Please make sure you're at the next one. If not, hit the like button. Either way,